Hey, we're officially live. Everyone should be able to hear us and see us now. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, chat, let us know, if anybody's muted, anybody's frozen, any of that good stuff, or if we're good to go. We are running just a little bit late. Full disclosure, Brandon rolled in off of his cruise wearing a Hawaiian shirt. He had like a margarita stain around his lips, those beads in his hair. We had to give him a moment to get back into rush gear so we could play. But we're glad to have you back, Brandon. So yeah, everybody in chat, thanks for hanging out, giving us a little time to get going. Before we do a little, well, I guess not really a recap, I'm going to explain what we're doing here. Before we do that, let's do like we always do. Let's go around the table. Everyone introduce yourself. Let people know, where they can find you online, and introduce your character, because this is a one-shot. So maybe give a little bit of depth to the character. But Ellen, start it off.
Hi. So I am Ellen, or Ellen K. Graham 1 on Twitter. I do hot nerd stuff. I'm also a member of Rollcast, which is a variety TTRPG podcast. There's something for everyone. Each season is a different game. So please subscribe to us. That's Roll to Cast, ROLE to cast. And give us a thumbs up. Give us a 5 stars. We would really appreciate that. And I am playing the rocker, Ali Katz. She is a pleasure extraordinaire. She specializes in brain dances and building up her audience that way so they can literally feel what is under her skin. And so that's how she makes her money, and that's how she makes her living. And she's also the rocker of your dreams, of course. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Oh yeah, well put. Rockette.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I am Rockette Fox. You can find me in all the places where Rockette Foxes can be found, most often on Instagram or my podcast called Fantastically Strange, which I do have an upcoming interview with the amazing Ellen Graham. So super excited about that. And tonight I am playing Hades, who is she's a Netrunner. She got sticky fingers. She's a lot. But I think one of the most notable things is that whenever she is jacked into a system, her avatar, if you imagine Vampire Hunter D and Hades just squished into one, big strong dude, horns, and a deep gravelly voice.
Nice. Phil.
Hello, I'm Phil. I'm also part of Rollcast alongside Ellen. So here's your second endorsement. Go check that out. I also stream on Twitch 3 or 4 times a week under Scruff, which is my name in chat there. SKKRUFF. I'm nearly finished Cyberpunk 2077, so come join me for the finale, which will happen as soon as I get bored with all the side quests. So never. But in the game, I play Bud. Bud's a solo. Bud literally washed ashore from a drift nation and now makes his scratch as a gun for hire. He's a man of simple pleasures. He likes popping chooms who he doesn't like, sinking beers, and just generally putting putting the old deadpan joke on his friends every so often as well. So yeah, but the solo you wake to find hovering over your bed in the middle of the night.
Nice. Brandon.
Hi, I'm Brandon Perkins, also known as DM_Brando. I'm playing Rush, a fixer who got his start, born to a couple of nomads, got his start as a fixer by robbing cargo containers and selling it on the street, and is quickly working his way up the echelons of fixers within Night City, trying to get to the top of the top as quickly as possible, because in Night City, you live fast and you die fast.
Oh, yeah. Well put. And I'm Rob Mulligan. I'm the founder of Cybernation Uncensored. Check out Cybernation Uncensored on Twitch and YouTube and anywhere there's social media. We do lots of gameplay, tutorials, all kinds of stuff. I do want to make an announcement that on April 1st, I'm doing a charity stream, Cybernation Uncensored, in partnership with our Talsorian Games. We're doing a charity Cyberpunk Red special one-shot game where we're going to raise money to help the Ukraine. And yeah, we're going to have a special GM. We're going to be putting out that flyer and more details very soon. I just want to make a brief announcement to tell people, save the date, April 1st. I assure you, it's not an April Fool's joke. We will be streaming a charity game. So yeah, tune in, and Ellen will be joining me for that as well. As well as other great cast members. So we'll be announcing that very soon. So I wanted to make that announcement. The second announcement that I have, aside from Cybernation Uncensored stuff and our Talsorian, is Syrinscape. I always say, you know, we're here because of Syrinscape. Make sure you follow and subscribe. Make sure you do that here on Twitch and on YouTube. Check out the awesome app. It adds sounds to your gameplay. But today, I wanted to say a special goodbye, thank you. We're going to miss you to Vicky, who was running the social media for them for the past year. We've gotten real close to her. She's helped us promote our stream every week, as well as running her own streams with Syrinscape. I believe she's still going to be doing some stuff with Syrinscape, but I think today was her last day of officially, you know, doing this social media promo. So we wanted to say, Vicky, we're going to miss you, but, you know, we'll still be seeing you online and stuff. So, yeah, it was great working with you. So shout out to Vicky. Also, let me get into this gameplay before we start and let you know that this is the same team that we've been going for a really long time. There's all previous campaigns you can watch and see the progression of the team, you know, coming up the ranks, increasing their rollability, we should say, and all the crazy things that they've been through, the plot twists and missions they've had to do, the near deaths, the crazy NPCs, all that stuff. However, tonight is a special one-shot. It's going to be a little mini one-shot. It's not like a 3-4 hour session by any means, but it is kind of an all-in-one session. No to be continued here tonight, because Allie Katz the Rocker, with her one of the companies that she helped get started long ago, a chocolate company, Bonbons, they're coming out with a signature series chocolate, an Allie Katz signature series, and they got an event hooked up at the Atlantis Club in the Glen. And that's what they're doing tonight. They're going to do their party. Oh, there's... okay, cool. Ellen giving a shout out to Vicky, too. For a second, I thought Vicky was in chat. I was going to say, man, she's up late because I know her time zone is crazy while we're streaming.
No,
yeah,
I'm just keeping her spirit alive.
yeah, nicely done. But yeah, she's got this event tonight. She's got to perform, basically promoting her signature series chocolate. So the team is getting together. They're going to be heading to the Atlantis very soon. I'm going to start off with saying that Simon and Yvonne, the owners of Bonbons, they basically sent you guys a limo, this custom AV limo that's picking you up, we'll say, out front of the 24-hour cafe, since Bud has a date with Donna. Donna's coming with you. And I'm just curious, real quick, is anybody else bringing a date? I mean, I know Allie is preoccupied with the performance, all that. Bud's bringing Donna. Rush, I imagine, bringing the wife. What about Hades?
Hades is going to be busy with working on things and not causing chaos.
That sounds good. Fingers crossed.
Wow, that's real
Well,
out of character.
Causing the prescribed
See?
chaos.
We'll see how
Right,
that goes.
there you go. Okay, cool. Well, then, yeah, everyone's together at the 24-hour cafe. We'll start it with that. Just give me 1 second. Let's bring up the Syrinscape sounds into chat.
Donna, there's gonna be all the chocolate you can eat. Don't fill up on French toast.
Oh no, honey, I rarely get to go out tonight. I plan on doing some boozing, very little eating. I'm gonna have fun tonight. I never go out. I really appreciate this.
This is a great one to start out with. Really throwing you in the deep end, huh?
Oh yeah, thanks for inviting me. And while you
Whoa,
guys
whoa,
are...
whoa! Is that for us? Is
I don't even know what that is. What is that? A train?
a limo? That's a limo AV. Look at that.
Never let it be said that there aren't perks to knowing me.
And you can see on Roll20 there this custom big AV limo, kind of in the shape of like you see, but much larger than a normal Carvery AV style. Hovers down, wheels kind of fold out as it lands down with these custom neon sides. The doors open, the driver steps out, and Alley Katz and guests, I'm here for you.
Thank you so much. All right, what are you guys waiting for?
Someone to
Would
hold
not
the
have
door,
waited.
obviously.
Hades would have gotten it. She's
Oh,
in there.
gosh,
Maybe she's in the
just-
front seat bothering the driver.
Just the slightest of fineries, bud, and suddenly you're waiting for a silver spoon.
Hey, I'm gonna milk this for all it's worth.
Milk chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Sir?
Oh look, there's chocolates in the back here. Great.
Oh yeah, when you,
Champagne? Who wants champagne?
yeah, and if you look on Roll20, you step in, you see all the custom neons of this awesome AV limo, rockin' blues and purples and violets and typical cyberpunk vibes. And you step in, there's a open bar sort of deal back here, and like Bud mentioned, there's a bunch of chocolates. The first thing Alley Katz notices is a platter of her signature series chocolate with the official wrapper and release and everything. I'll make it up, unless I would much rather, Allie, if you want to describe if it's in your custom colors or how you want to describe these little chocolates.
Absolutely. So this is the New Katz line, as in NUKATZ, New Katz, which is a nougaty fill. But the chocolates themselves, as you unwrap them, they are almost like the Venus de Milo. In that it is a little torso that is inspired, let's say, by Alley Katz herself. A feminine torso. It's a milk chocolate exterior. As you bite into it, there is a raspberry center. It's a bit morbid, it's a bit sweet, it's a bit too much, just like Allie.
Nice. What's everyone's reactions to seeing and tasting these as the AV takes off and heads towards the Atlantis?
Well,
Go in the
I
front
take a
seat.
I take a look over at the missus just to make sure she's okay with me eating nude chocolate.
It's fine, Rush. Yeah, it's a night out. You're off the diet, and look, you're making all your friends think I'm some type of ball and chain here. Come on.
Yeah, we know you're
right,
chill,
you know.
Mrs. Rush.
Really, Mrs. Rush? She looks at you, Rush.
So between the two of us, I'm the prude, to be honest.
Yeah, we kind of assumed.
What do we call you? Have we actually met her before?
Yeah, we all
Yeah, you
crashed at Rush's place.
Yes.
One night you all had, in a previous campaign, the team had to crash at Rush's place because Hades' AI friend said don't go home tonight, and then the next day you found out her apartment mysteriously was firebombed. And again,
Oh, yeah.
That was a bummer.
reason for everyone in chat or anybody watching the one shot to go check out the previous campaigns. It's a lot of chaos and fun. But yeah, you've all met Rush's wife. Rush, what's your wife's name again?
Cypress.
Cypress. Netrunner, right?
How's biz? How's
I think
biz?
Internet runner.
Yeah, this is your first kind of outing with us, Cypress. I'm
Yeah, no,
super excited.
I'm happy to meet everybody. You know, Rush always speaks highly of you, and I mean, he's
He does not.
oh, he does. He absolutely does. And you know, he always comes home safe and sound, and not nearly as beat up as when he used to go out to his previous gigs. And he looks at you, Rush, giving you that look.
Previous gigs. Rude.
Before I knew you.
Oh yeah, this is back in
There
his
was
heyday,
never
we'll
a
say.
time. No, you never did know us, Rush. Don't lie.
It's back when I used to run solo contracts.
We try to keep him out of trouble, you know.
Yeah, we don't want to mess up that pretty face of his.
Donna interjects. So I don't know about that. Now, you ain't being too honest. They come into my dino all the time, beat up and kind of crazy. This group is crazier than they're letting you think. And she reaches over for some of the champagne. Oh, can I start hitting some of this?
Someone's gotta. Ali might, like, hit the top out the window. Yeah. Maybe with, like, the butt of her whip or something. Something a bit stylish.
Nice. Give me a 1d10. Let me know if it's under your cool stat.
Ah, nuts. Thankfully, I have a pretty high cool.
Jeez.
Rolo.
Hey.
Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, I have a very high cool stat.
Nice. Landed
It's
a 3.
under an
Perfect.
8.
Yeah, exactly like you described. Butt of the bullwhip there and pop it off. It shoots right out the window. Donna's like, wow. Starts pouring it. Anybody else? She's like kind of pouring drinks for everybody.
Hey.
Me. Hades reaches her arm back through. She's still in the front seat. She reaches her arm back through the little window with a glass that came from somewhere.
Be flutes in here, surely, if there was champagne.
I would imagine.
Unless
In the
someone's
front
just gonna
seat.
pour it into their mouth. Ah.
Pour me some.
Can we wait until a bit later on in the night before we get too decadent?
No, I need to start now.
Yeah, come on, bud. I never get to go out, and you're taking me out. Let's have a good time.
Yeah, bud.
Sure, okay, I'll open the hatch.
Fantastic.
She pours some
No,
Hades. What was that, Allie?
Well, I was just gonna say, for anyone who might not have seen any of my shows before, it can get a little R-rated, let's say, but it's always tasteful, so...
I was curious.
wanna-
I was curious what exactly you do. I mean, I know you said you're performing the brain dances, but adult stuff?
Yeah, well, I don't sing or, I don't do puppetry, per se, although that's debatable.
You remember
Oh.
I'm not a singer, let's just say that.
puppets?
What was that, Hades?
Puppets. There was that one time when you had.
Yeah. It was a certain piece of anatomy that we that we
I don't
hooked
know.
up. Actually, we needed a Netrunner for that, so Hades helped out. It was really extraordinary piece of tech that made it able to flex and whatnot.
And talk.
Look at it being a puppet just made it more obscene.
Yeah, that sounds
Really?
crazy.
I mean, not to be philosophical, but aren't we all controlled by something? Money is just another sort of puppeteer, if you think
No,
about
I'm just.
Money. Your butt, bud.
You're getting a philosophical. I just thought it was a bit creepy, the puppet doing all that contortion, you know?
No, it was a man.
Oh,
He
okay.
was a
Oh.
puppet.
This is
Yeah.
getting spicy. Cypherus leans into you, Rush. I don't know if the others would hear it necessarily with music playing in the limo and them kind of talking, but she leans into you, Rush, and says, I didn't know she was an adult. I mean, you said she was a rocker, but I didn't know she was an adult performer. I mean, don't get me wrong. It doesn't bother me, Rush, but you should have mentioned it before. It's a little weird. I mean, I'm okay with it, but...
I've never watched his stuff, so I mean, like, keeping it above board. Don't worry.
It's fine. We're adults. I'm just saying you never mentioned it before. It was just took me off guard a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe he assumed that you knew. I mean, she has a bit of a rep, as
No.
a BD star.
Yeah. No. Again. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all heard that. I didn't. No problem. With
Sorry,
it. I was
sorry.
just,
I'm not trying to. Yeah.
I was just surprised by it. I didn't realize, Allie. No offense at all. Like, I'm completely fine with it. I'm looking forward to, seeing the performance and everything. This sounds great.
Let's just say that,
Important for a good relationship, Rush. More champagne.
that's right. Yeah, it can seem a little bit lewd or risque, but in terms of connecting with your audience, I mean, seems like the most logical conclusion, right?
Does sound right.
I mean, it's what it feels like when you listen to Samurai. You felt like you were under Johnny's skin like you were a part of him, so I'm just doing it in my way.
Oh my God, that's so true. I freaking love Johnny. I still love him. Bud, you ever think about like chroming out your hand or anything, or your arm? Never mind. That's stupid.
You got a metal leg.
Ooh, I didn't know.
It's not as cool.
Is it chromed out?
Nah, it's just medical grade at the moment. Maybe I should get something cool in there,
I mean,
Hidden holster, jump boosters,
it's
a
up to-
gun.
Yeah, there we are. It's always less about fashion with you, Bud, and more about how many more bullets can you fit into something.
Yeah, well, the leg got blown off in my early years, so
Yeah.
it's a practicality. I needed a leg.
And
It'd be better if you put some lights on it.
Oh my.
About that time, the AV starts descending, pulling down into the street, and you can see outside you're pulling down in front of the Atlantis. You can see the cerulean colored lights in the different shades of blue and violets kind of coming up from the actual club. You can see a big hologram out front too of Alley Katz holding her chocolate signature series. You can see a big marquee with bonbons and signature series Alley Katz chocolate event special one night. And you see a big line going in. You can see a security guy at the door as you pull down. And he looks and kind of parts the ways. You see a carpet coming out that's the same shade of cerulean. And just to explain the Atlantis a little bit, straight from the book, the Atlantis it's in the Glen. It's a glamorous multi-level club popular with execs for its flashy avant-garde and disoriented style, highlighted in moving staircases, mirrored walls, and cool cerulean lighting. And it's very crowded, and just so anybody knows, that's like a deep sort of blue, so it's shades like that, and it is disorienting. You can see holograms, everything's chromed or mirrored, but you get down there and there's some media lined up. Bonbons did commission some media out there. You see some familiar tags in it, even like Network 54 and things like that. So it looks like it's pretty happening. But the limo pulls down, opens up, and the security guard kind of like tells everyone to step back, and he walks down and kind of escorts your team up to the door. Did you have a good ride tonight?
It was splendid. Thank you.
Katie's still in the front seat. She just like she holds on to the driver's arm. Thank you for this wonderful ride. You want some champagne? Here, just have a little bit. Have a little bit.
No, I'm working. It's against contract. I'm sorry. No, ma'am. Seriously. Here. And he opens the door and like helps you out to security. Security takes everybody up to the door. Okay, Allie. Obviously, you're a performer tonight. This is your entourage here. All these with you.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
These are my crew.
All right, he pulls out this sort of stamp, like a hand stamp. This one's a little larger, lit up. He's like, "Oh, check this out, new tech." And he stamps her hand, and he's like, it's called a hollow stamp. And you see like the ink lays down, and then it kind of like glows and reflects up. And you see it's actually a hologram of Alley Katz's face, like smiling, holding her chocolate. It's like a custom. So all of you have that sort of hologram. And you see as people are going in and getting a stamp.
Is it?
No. The stuff 100% safe. Biotechnica just released all the ingredients. It's like it's good.
Oh, good. I definitely trust Biotechnica. Thanks.
No, they're good. It's all good. But you notice yours all is a different color. Maybe it's in Alley Katz certain shades, whereas everybody else is in that sort of shade of blue, like normal, like you guys are treated as VIP or such. But yeah, there you go. There's your hologram. Everything. Everyone should be inside. It's good to go. He starts dealing with some of the people coming in, and you notice some people like looking at you, Allie, and looking at your entourage. And as you enter the club, let me open up here into Roll20 again. You notice that Simon and Yvonne have set up this sort of custom clear flooring. That's this sort of polymer that as you're walking, you can see all these performers and contortionists and people underneath the flooring as you're making your way into the main dance floor. Very Alley Katz style. And then you come into the main dance floor, basically to see it open up, music playing, Let's get some of that going in Syrinscape a little bit. And then also you notice, that might be a little loud. Let me pull that down a little. Give me 1 second.
Very cool. I can't wait to turn this into the fall of Rome.
Turn that down a little bit. But yeah, you enter, like I said, through the contortionist, the clear floor. It opens up in this big dance floor. You see it's already crowded. You can see everybody with the kind of hologram of your face, obviously, in the blue coloring. As you come in, you see people kind of parting the way that notice you coming in, Allie. Like, people are obviously recognizing you, not just from, being Allie Katz, but also the hologram stamp, it being your event, the big hologram outside. But people are noticing, and then they're looking at all of you, her entourage. They're noticing Hades, Bud, Rush, Cypherus, Cypherus, and noticing Donna, and everybody that's with your little clique. People are looking, they're kind of pulling out agents, taking pictures. You notice Donna, oh my goodness, I didn't know y'all were this famous. Allie, this is crazy. Oh my God, everybody, hey, I'm friends with her, I'm friends with him, I'm with him. And she puts her arm around you, Bud, so I'm with him.
Yeah.
That's right. You better.
Kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it's good to soak it up occasionally, because it's not like this every day.
Gonna kind of sneak around and lean into and start talking into Donna's ear.
Yeah, Bud is the biggest deal around. Everybody knows about Bud. You could ask anybody here, and they'd all tell you that he's the most amazing metal-legged man.
This is crazy. I had no idea. Oh my God. Yeah, everybody. Hey, everybody. It's me, Donna. I'm with Bud. I'm with him. And Allie, I'm friends with her.
I'm not Allie's the famous one. She's just trying to big me up. Don't just take everything she says with a grain of salt, okay?
Oh, come on. Now is not the time to minimize things, Bud. It's decadence. Yeah. Enjoy it.
Yeah, man, clean in half once.
I do like this raspberry flavor.
I thought it was good. It's just got a hint of, like, a metallic taste. Like,
I thought there was some booze in there.
That too.
Blood.
Oh,
it's
nice.
Basically, what's at my core.
So everybody, give me a perception check, real quick.
You trying to taste the flavor?
It is.
No, not at all. While you're talking, while you're tasting this, I just want to, see as you guys enter. And also, shout out, Bronx Smash in chat says, "Wow, Donna was so chill last week. Now she's at the party. She has gone wild." Yeah, last week I had my buddy Lobster Falcon got to step in and play Donna. When I play her, I lean a little heavier into the Jersey girl, finally off work sort of vibe, but
yeah,
she's a little wilder, yeah. Plus, she's out tonight. Let her have some fun.
We all have our different modes.
Yeah. Oh, that dark mode is hard to read on this one.
Sure is.
Yeah, everybody
made it
Yeah.
somehow.
19,
32.
15, 11. Oh wow.
Whoa.
Okay. Yeah, Phil. Bud and Rush. Both of you notice, like, as you're talking and you're eating the chocolate, off to the side, you see Yvonne and Simon. Because off to the right is a big long bar where everyone's getting drinks. There's the bathrooms. Then you can see there's staircases on either side going up to this big balcony, sort of VIP area. There's a third level that looks like it's closed off, though, for the night. And then the big stage up front with lights and all that. But over to the right, past the bar, you can see Yvonne and Simon standing there. Rush notices as well. And Bud, I think you got the crazy perception there. You even notice that they're over there and they seem a little bit stressed out. Both of you recognize them from meeting them at that midnight market where you originally met them through Alley Cats.
Hey, there's the ones in charge. They're looking like the pressure's on, huh?
I mean, well, the event is full swing, so that's hardly unusual, right? How stressed do they look?
Yeah, I mean, I hosted a party once where we just got beers and I felt nervous, so,
I mean, how many people died at your party?
Oh, it was just that one guy. He was asking for it, really.
Yeah. So on the
They always are.
smaller scale. Well, I'll
What do you
just.
expect? What's the body count we're expecting tonight?
Well, it's gonna be a different kind of body count. If you catch my drift.
People could always
no idea
die.
what
You
you-
never know.
Anyway, I might go and see what the issue is. Just make sure that they're, feeling confident in everything that's gonna happen tonight.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on Hades.
Thank you.
Yeah, with that.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Immediately
Just
when I'm out of sight. I'd like to talk to Simone and is it Simone and Yvonne?
Simon and Yvonne.
Simon and Yvonne.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, just to make sure everything's running smoothly.
Yeah, you walk over, and as you're approaching, they notice you, make eye contact. Simon looks at you and takes his drink and just pounds it, and he's shaking his head. And as you walk up, Yvonne just kind of takes a step forward, and she's like, Allie, oh my God, I'm so sorry. We might have to cancel tonight. The manager's ready to shut down. I don't know what we're going to do. You can tell she's kind of panicking and stressing.
Okay, Yvonne, just take a deep breath. What's going on? What's the issue?
The manager said that there's no security tonight. There's no techs tonight. They usually hire out third party. They all called in sick or something, and they have no one. And she says low staff, and they didn't come. And then the door guy didn't get the message from manager till she got here, and they've already opened up. And now manager's in her office talking about gonna close things down and tell everyone to leave soon. I told her just wait till Allie gets here. Let me talk to her. I don't know what to do.
Okay. That's a lot of information for me to just process right now, so I'm just gonna...
It's been stressful.
Just
You don't even
thinking-
understand how much money I put into this, and it's just...
No, I know, Yvonne. We've both put a lot of work, and this is your baby. But I'm here now, and if this whole thing is built around me, then that's all that really matters. I mean, look at these people out here, Yvonne. They're already having fun. Really, what we need is a bar. The lighting rig is already up there, so my tech friend is probably going to get in there and cause some sort of tech magic cacophony. So no worries about that. I have a solo as part of my entourage, and I have a fixer who's got the gift of the gab. So between us, I think we should work things out. We might just need to adjust what the show looks like. And hey, we lean into it. Look, these are edge runners out here. They don't want polish. They want something messy. They want something dripping and juicy. They want our chocolate, right?
Yeah. Allie, will you talk to the manager then? Will you talk to Judy and just try to explain that you can handle this? And every time I talk to her, it just gets worse and worse. I'm not the one to do the talking here.
Okay, yeah. Judy? That's her name?
Yeah. She walks you over past the bar, past the bathrooms, before you get to one of the staircases that round up to the second level. You see a manager's office. And she takes you over there, knocks, opens. And you see the manager sitting behind her desk with one of those really long sort of cigarettes on a sort of holder, just old school style. She looks like she has kind of a retro vibe to her. But she's in her desk. When the door opens, she just looks at Yvonne and just oh, seriously, I told you. No. And Yvonne interrupts her. No, listen, please, look, Allie's here. She has an entourage that can help. She said she'll take care of things. Please, at least talk to Allie. Okay, you want to talk? Come on in. She welcomes you in.
Enter. I'm gonna quickly type out a message on my agent to Rush, asking if he could please come quick. I'm in the manager's office. I need a smooth talker. And I might message Hades as well and say, can you start some sort of chant to some sort of alley chant with the idea that it's hopefully to the manager, look, the people want this show to happen is my hope.
Nice. Yeah, what we'll do is, you send out the text easily. Rush can make his way to the manager's office. He steps in, little introduction to Judy as he's by your side. In the meantime, Hades to give you that bonus to any type of like persuasion roll that you're going to have to do to Judy, Hades is going to have to succeed on her sort of crowd control or movement. I'm leaning into persuasion because it's used, singular or multiple, doesn't matter. It's the same concept. Unless you can think of some other type of creative way to use another skill in a weird way. But other than that, Hades, I think persuasion would work for me.
Hades had an idea.
Sure.
Hades would like to check out and see if there's anything to check into nearby.
Yeah.
She's much more persuasive when she's on the big system.
Yes.
Yeah, do it. Give me.
That's what I was hoping for.
She's
Yeah.
Hades.
Oh, that's a critical success at 19.
Nice. Yeah, right in the center back in front of the stage, you can detect that there's a system over there. That's the closest one you're detecting right here.
We're going in.
Donna, where's everyone going?
Bye.
But don't worry about it. You got me. She kind of hangs on your arm. Remember, it's date night.
Yeah, cool.
I kind of imagine Bud, like, it's not a hot dog, but I imagine he's got, like, some sort of food from the vendors. It's like some sort of chocolate mess, just like where did everyone go?
And Cypress looks at you, Bud, after Donna hangs on your arm, and like, you think everything's okay? Rush sure did run off quick.
Oh, probably not. No.
Oh, jeez. You can tell she's getting a little nervous.
Oh, they'll fix it. It'll be alright in the night. You know how these performers are.
Okay.
I've ran security for this kind of gig before when I was just starting out, and everybody's always panicking before it starts. And yeah, some of them end in train wrecks, but I'm sure they've got it handled.
Okay.
God, Bud.
Well, you're not making me feel any better, Bud. But I know Rush and Allie.
Sorry, it's not my forte.
No, I know they've got the gift of gab there. Hopefully, they're handling things. But yeah, over to Hades. What is your plan of approach here? You can tell there's a system by the sound system.
Oh, we're gonna turn on invisibility because I don't know what's in there.
Sure, give me your info.
Hades didn't really ask permission first, so that would be a 10.
Nice.
Full of deadly black eyes. You just get killed.
They need to chill out on their system. And that's a 9. So for 9 minutes.
Just an entertainment system, jeez.
Nice. Yeah, you're
What secrets
invisible.
they're hiding.
You've got 9 turns there, and
So we're going in.
yeah, and you can see you basically get into the system, and you're at the top of this system, and you're facing a password 10.
Let me do a Pathfinder first.
Sure.
8.
Let's see if it's kind of really hard in the stream to read those rolls. Let me take off night mode and see if that helps. There we go. We can read it a little better there.
And also, sorry, hang on.
Oh yeah, wait, I don't see it yet either. We need to see it.
Yeah, we got the
Hades enters the system. Got to get the avatar look. And yeah, and you do your scan of the system there once you're in, and yeah, you're not able to get past the password 10 that you're facing.
Try again. 14.
Nice. Yeah, you're able to get past it. You can see that there's a password 10. There's a second level with a control node 9. There's also a killer, black ice, down there. And then there's a level 3 file ID 9. So you can see right through all of that with that great 14.
So, is there anything on this level?
No, you're just facing that password 10. You're on the top level, yeah.
Go down. Didn't make it.
No, yeah, you're not able to get through it. So you're trying to get through it. Alley Katz, you're over in the office as Rush meets you by your side and gets introduced to Judy. Oh, this is part of your crew. Okay, so Yvonne said you might be able to keep things on track. It's been chaotic. We had I don't know if she told you, but we have the complete crew call in. I've never seen it. We always go third party with this. They're always reliable. They apparently all got sick. No techs at all. No security at all, other than my door guy. Luckily, techs usually have everything set up to kind of run normal, but we obviously can't do your show like this.
There will be modifications that we'll need to make, but I started out performing in my own room, to then unused warehouses, to then used warehouses, so I know how to operate on a lower tech situation. Not only that, I have one of the best techs in my entourage, as well as this is Rush, he's the best fixer around, and I have the best solo. So, look, it's gonna be a bit rough and tumble, but I think that's what the audience is craving right now, don't you?
Yeah, and look, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I know who you are, and your whole rep check deal checks out. I know you and your team you've done some crazy things, and I know. So look, if your team's here, you've got a solo kind of a fixer can help with kind of keeping people in line if things get out of hand. You got a tech or Netrunner or someone to help with the system stuff, then it's a possibility. It's a possibility. I'll consider it. So now before you do your persuasion, or if Rush is going to step in and say anything to help that, or do his, let's go back over to Hades. But let me check with Rush first.
Now, Judy, I know that you would normally have more than just one or two people working your security on a night like tonight. Is that true?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, we usually have a little team,
I happen to know a guy. Now, if you're looking for some extra people and you've got the cash that you were going to pay for the others, but they're not showing up, so you still have that cash you could pay to somebody else if they do show up, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you've got you work with a security team, then...
I happen to know a guy that knows a few other guys that would do an excellent job here, and I'm not talking about just anybody. I'm talking about good, solid people. If you could just give me a moment, I'm going to give him a call. You mind?
By all means, go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to call Nash and see if he and some off-duty cops would like to make some extra eddies tonight.
Very, very off-duty.
Yeah.
You call Nash just after a couple rings, answers, Rush, what's up? I haven't heard from you in a while. You and the kids doing all right, or what's up?
We are doing great. Now, I was just wondering, I know this is a little off the cuff, but would you or anybody some off-duty officers or something like that, some lawman, be interested in making some extra eddies tonight?
Oh.
Just a simple security gig. Any thoughts on that?
I mean, give me a conversation, Rush. This is the reason I'm going with conversation versus persuasion is because you don't need to persuade Nash so much. I want to do this as kind of a bit of a lucky conversation sort of feel.
That's a 15.
Nice. Just ironic timing. I've got no plans tonight. I call one of my buddies, see if they want to join me. It's kind of last minute, but I'll see what I can do. What's up? Where's this at? Fill me in.
Well, this is at Atlantis, and well, Allie's doing a show.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'll see if I can fit into my own security uniform. Yeah, let me couple calls. I'll cruise down there. This is paid gig, right?
That's right. Look, you're a good shoot. Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah, tell the kids I'll be there in a little bit, and Yeah. Thanks for thinking of me.
Of course. You got it.
Yeah, he hangs up.
Amazing.
Yep, we've got some
Adopted
people
dad
on
Nash.
their way. It was either him or Jones from 6th Street, and I was thinking it's probably best not to bring a gang.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
I
and-
think you're right.
and
Rush,
that's
as usual.
And that successful addition, anybody wondering, Nash used to run the Upper Marina District PD, where the team used to work for them some time ago. Currently unemployed. If anybody wants to watch the previous sessions, they can figure out how that went down. Why? But yeah, you hit him up. He agreed, and that was successful, which gives Allie that +1 bonus when it comes time for her to try to persuade Judy. Let's go over to Hades and see if she's able to do something to also give Allie a +1. So Hades, yeah, you're over in the system based on that password 10. Nice, yeah, you get right through that that password, and you're standing at the top of the system.
You're
Oh, you're muted.
not coming through to us. Yeah.
Appease the mute gods.
No, can't hear you.
Her
Uh-oh.
voice has become so low that it's operating on a frequency we can't even hear.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
that pitch shift went so low that out there's what's the opposite of dogs? There's something, you know?
Well, there was a cat in the background. Maybe she's summoned that.
There you go. Yeah, still not hearing. Maybe the overlay messed it up. I don't know. There, I heard it
Or
for a
you
second
just hit
there.
it. It's just
Maybe
just
talk a little
the edges
louder.
of it.
Yeah.
It's like it's like the devil whispering in the back of your skull. It's like you can kind of hear it, but not really.
Any better?
There, now we can hear you a
Little
little
bit.
better. Yeah.
Weird. Remind me what I'm looking at. I was looking for my face.
Yeah,
Now you're really quiet.
yeah, it's a little bit quiet. But yeah, you basically got through that top password, and you're standing at the top of the system. You know, on the next level, there's a killer, there's a control node 9. The third level, there's an ID 9 file.
I'm gonna drop down to the killer and control node.
Nice. Yeah, you drop down still with that invisibility program working. I know sometimes it doesn't, but it is working. And you see this killer just kind of posted up, this sort of digital samurai with a katana on his back, red glowing eyes, and he's just posted up, doesn't notice you, just standing there. And you see the control node. There's a control node 9 right there.
Let's go for it. 14.
Nice. Yeah, you get right into that control node, and you're looking at the building power grid, the on-off, the levels, the lights, house lights, all sectional, like dance floor, bar, bathroom area, front house lights where you came in with the people under the floor, second level lights, third level. You can see holograms both on stage, that big hologram out front. You have access to the whole sound system where the band's performing now. There's also a security cams you have access to. You can see kind of showing all sections of the club, the dance floor, the bar area, second level, the stage, the VIP sort of area up in the balcony. Let's see, fire suppression, intercom, pyrotechnics, there's that on stage. There's something labeled foam party. And then
no.
you also see there's a drone with a stun baton that you have control over that looks like it's currently parked and banked. But
I
those
hope
are all
we
the
don't need
things.
that.
Oop, can't hear you.
Okay, I switched to thing. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you much better.
Okay.
Yeah, like tabletop troops in chat says, speak loud, we'll hear you.
Could you start flashing the lights? Very vigorously. And then Hades is going to come over the intercom, loud loudspeaker.
And then over the loudspeaker, she is going to be like,
Everybody, listen to me right now.
It's so funny that you're yelling quietly.
and flashing the lights, just to get everybody's attention.
Sure.
A bit closer.
And what-
And after she does, she can be like,
Everybody, let's hear it for Alley Katz! Alley!
and gonna throw up a pretty big projection of Hades' rendition of Allie's face, which is probably gonna look kind of like a cartoon.
Right.
A little bit, but also a very flattering cartoon. and like it kind of opens its mouth and a snake comes out and goes and goes back in.
Nice.
Oh, it's like my snake. I love it.
Yeah, give me
My cyber snake.
give me a persuasion, and because it's Allie, give me your charismatic impact.
Okay.
I want to see if she's going to get this bonus here. And yeah, PWB, I turned down the music a little bit to hear Hades a little better. But Hades, if you could turn your mic up a little bit, it might be when you drop that overlay, but you were louder earlier in the stream. And I don't want to put the music too loud because all of us are on our higher volume.
Yeah, no, as soon as I am off of doing something, I'll adjust it again.
Okay. But yeah, give me your
right.
Alley Katz, give me your charismatic impact.
That's a
I'm
12.
also dropping some luck in there.
Okay.
Here we go. You said
Remember, you got
persuasion?
those plus twos.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
we've
and you
got
have the
two
plus
plus
twos.
twos.
I'll take one of those too.
Right.
This
Please
can only
do.
go well. Okay.
This is my
persuasion.
career.
Here we go. Here we go. That's a 23.
Yes. Love to see
Nice.
it.
23.
Love to
Give me
see it.
1 second here. Let me just check this chart.
Come on, crowd.
I'm worried they're gonna get too into it.
They start.
Nice, perfect. What was the DV that you got there, Allie? Or I mean the roll that you had in charismatic?
On my charismatic impact, that's a 12.
Oh, you got a 12 on it? Nice, perfect. That influences a large crowd, which Hades gives you a +1. Everyone, pays attention. Hey, everybody, you're flashing the lights. You pull up Alley Katz, and people are noticing. Everyone's here for Alley for the most part. They're like, oh shit, is it starting? They start you hear chattering, as everyone's paying attention, and you start to speak, and you've got the persuasion roll. The crowd is yours right now. If you want them to chant or do whatever, like Allie was suggesting, you're in control. Let me know what you want to do.
Such a dangerous question to ask Hades. What do you do?
Let me first apologize to the rest of the team as I give Hades control over this moment.
So, Hades will start the chant and flash the lights and then just start getting really
Into it.
Everybody, let's hear it for Ellie and Hades!
And she's gonna start pumping some really rad music and flashing the lights to it. Maybe start some lasers going.
Well,
She
you
was a
basically
DJ in another life.
yeah, are you basically your own little opening act of a DJ set?
Yes.
Great.
Gone full hype. Full hype
Right.
woman.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, but
Love it.
you had a great role. The crowd's into it. They're into it. They want Allie to come out, and they start chanting, Alley Katz over and over again. Alley Katz. And Allie, Rush, Bud, Donna, Cyphers, you all are kind of taken back, wow, the crowd's going to, that's Hades doing that? And Donna oh, that's Hades. That's my girl Hades. She's crazy. And then Allie, Rush, you guys are in the manager's office. You hear it outside, the chanting of your name, Allie. So now you can give me your persuasion as you enter into conversation with Judy. She's kind of into the idea of you guys doing it. Now the chant's there, so you get the +1 bonus to your
Right.
roll. So add that +1 and give me your persuasion.
That's a 19.
Nice. Well, I look, if you've got you've got the team to handle security tonight, you've got tech obviously getting things going. The crowd wants it. It's fine. And Rush, your word, you have more security coming or whatever. Get them on the up and up. Have them stop in the office. I'll get them paid at the end of the night. That's completely fine. Look, if anything goes wrong with the night, I have insurance, but it's your ass, Allie. This is your event. So, Simon, Yvonne, they know. I guess handle it.
Oh, it's not just my ass. It's the rest of me, too. Anyway, I'll see you on the other side, Judy. Enjoy the show. She walks out of there.
Yeah, she goes back to working, and you step out. Music's playing, but you hear Hades getting the crowd chanting. They're all chanting your name. As you step out, a lot of the people kind of look over. They're like chanting and yelling right at you, Allie. They're like taking video with their agents and stuff. You see Bud and Donna Cypherus kind of off to the side near the bar.
Great. How do I look, Rush?
Excellent. Go do your thing.
Okay. Let's give him a show. And I need to make my way to the stage.
Yeah, you start making your way over to get, towards the backstage area and do that, making your way through the crowd. Hades, you're over in the system. Everyone's chanting along with you. You see Allie come out, kind of give you the cue like everything's good to go. It worked. So now you know that the plan worked. Allie looks like she's starting to make her way towards the back. You see, Rush go over kind of over near Bud and Donna and them. What are you doing?
As soon as Hades sees Allie come out, there's some spotlights that go light up her walk, and lasers, lots of lasers, and she switches to some sort of intro music.
Okay. Yeah, you switch over to some intro music and such, and over to Rush and Bud. Rush, you join Bud. Cypherus is there, arm back on you. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. Just had to work out some of the details.
Okay.
I noticed security was really light tonight.
That was one of the details.
Yeah, what the heck happened?
Well, apparently everybody called in sick.
Well, if that ain't suspicious, I don't know what is.
I called Nash.
No
and
way!
He's coming with a couple of lawman buddies. They're going to fill out the holes.
Didn't he used to be a mall cop?
Did he? I don't know.
I'm sure he mentioned something like that, right? He used to do private security.
He said something about trying to fit into his old security uniform, so yeah.
Well, he does have that belly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Nice to see that crazy old Chum again.
and Rush, you get a tap on your shoulder, and you turn. You see Judy's there, and she has like some digital cards that you see, just holographic, just like the tech kind of at the door, but placed on these cards. And she hands you a little stack of them. She's like, "Here, this is for you, all of crew. Make sure security, everybody has one, just in case like drones trigger, anything happens. This gives you access to all VIP. I mean, not that security is going to stop you, you're security, but here you go. This is everything. Also, your tech, Netrunner, whoever, make sure that she's wearing this. This will make sure any black ice, everything, like she's got all system access, no passwords will stop her. Or, well, it looks like you guys already got things going. Okay, well, but here, there you go. There's everything. And obviously, like Allie should know, I told Yvonne, Simon already, like, open house drinks for your crew. But I know you're working.
Thanks,
so.
Jim. So I'll start handing these out. Whenever Nash arrives, I'll make sure he and his people get them too.
Yeah, you have the passes. Are you what? Yeah, you give one to Bud. You've got one. You can give them to all your crew for the most part. And what did you say? You wanted to hold it and wait for Nash?
Yeah, so when Nash and his people come, then I can make sure that they've got them too.
Nice. All right, cool. Yeah, and over to Allie. Yeah, you make your way over to backstage. As you make your way just about to the backstage area and the door that kind of takes you back there, you see a guy kind of press out through the crowd with his agent. He's filming. He's just like, Allie, hey. And you notice him. Don't even have to make you do a perception. You know him as Mr. Neckbeard 420. He's a fan. He's an Alley Cats fan. He's like one of those super fans. He's a bit older. He's kind of like, maybe late 40s, a little out of his element with it. But he is a super fan. Mr. Neckbeard 420 isn't just a username. He is kind of known for a dominant neck beard, very unkept, as well as the 420 part. He always kind of has that synth weed and cigar breath.
Just always red eyes.
Always red eyes, always with that cigar and synth weed breath. But he steps up, Allie, it's me. Hey.
Hi. It's good to see you. I'm about to head on with the show, so you gotta go get, front row.
Yeah, no, I will, but I just want to say hi, get some video with you. And he starts like taking video, and he's like, so what have you been up to? I haven't seen any recent brain dances coming out, and like no events. Like, what have you been up to?
Well, I've been preparing for this one, so I want to make sure that it's super special for all of you. Not to mention there was a little coup there that I helped start. You know how it is.
That's awesome. That's great. Yeah, I mean, if you ever need any help, with the events or anything like that, I mean, even just on a personal level too, like Allie, like we would be perfect together. I'll like to take care of you. I'll rub your back. I'll rub those sexy feet of yours you got there, and like just kind of like he starts kind of like leaning in, like getting a little close. You can really smell that cigar synthweed breath, and the neck beard's almost tickling you a little.
Listen, honey, I gotta start this show, otherwise everyone's gonna tear me to pieces.
Give me a conversation.
On seeing this would start shooting lasers, kind of trying to hit him in the eye or...
The occupational hazard, I'm afraid. Was that conversation?
Yeah, give me conversation. And
right.
Yeah, Hades, you're not noticing it right now, not accessing the security cams, not checking on the other team. You already kind of noticed the other team, and then went back to doing kind of the intro music and things like that. But by all means, if you want to kind of look around, get into security cams, we can do a perception and see. But that's if you want to do that. It's absolutely up to you. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, and keep in mind, like
17,
starting music, lights, all that sort of stuff. It's not like you have to sit there and physically play it. You can trigger things and they'll automate. Very similar to Syrinscape. They automate, they randomize. It's pretty cool.
On the perception, got a 15.
Nice. Yeah, that's enough. You get in there and you can see, Allie, you see this going down. You can see the rest of your team, Bud and them, looking at that cam that kind of sees over in the bar bathroom side. And you see Allie off to the side trying to get backstage. This dude like leaning in, getting all up on her. What was your conversation there, Allie?
17.
17?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. No, I totally get it, but like, keep in mind, like seriously, like I give the best feet rubs and like I'll be out here right up front. I'll be right up front. I'm gonna film everything, right up front.
She might grab his hand and be like, honey, my game is BDs. I'm going to be filming tonight, and trust me, as soon as I release it, you're going to be the first one I'll let know. But I can't really have just agent footage going out there. It's not best, it's not my best angle, right, honey?
Okay, yeah, I get it. I find it. This is just my personal. I got I'm here, right up front, live with Allie. Alley Katz.
Absolutely. She'll tap him on the nose and then make her way off.
Yeah, you do that.
Much more patient than any of us would have been, I think.
That's part of her job, right?
Yeah, it's the biz.
Yeah, it's
And Hades was able to notice that, but didn't even have to try to do any laser control to help deter this guy. It seems like while looking at it and about to kind of step in to help, you notice Allie, gift of gab, just says the right things. Dude steps aside as she makes her way backstage and gets away from the creepy super fan. But yeah,
I'm wrapped around my finger.
Yeah, and over to Bud and Rush. You guys are hanging out. What's your plan? What are you doing?
Plan. Have fun.
Yeah, this is Bud's off day.
So I got a date. We're catching up. I'm
Rush,
drinking some nice tequila. Like,
did you tell Bud that you volunteered him as helping in security? Or was it Allie?
What was that?
I said, did Rush or Allie fill Bud in on volunteering him as security for the
I
night?
think it's just part of his nature, right? He doesn't need to be told to put shrooms in line.
oh yeah, if things go down, I'll sort it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
I could be half in the bag, and I'll still,
Yeah, he's just that good.
still keep tabs on something.
He's gonna balance his gun. Like he's gonna use the hand with the cocktail to steady his shot. I love it. I love vacation.
For intoxication, that's not gonna slow me down.
Nice. And while
Yeah, it's not gonna slow down at 23.
and while you're chatting about that, Rush and Bud with Cypherus and Donna, Rush, you notice Nash coming in the front door, wearing his old security outfit before he got the cop job.
So I'll wave him down.
It's-
I'll give him the card. I'll tell him to go see Judy at the end of the night to get his pay. Did he bring other people with him?
I had no luck. No one else was available. It was a little too last minute, but I'm here. I'm here for you kids. You know that.
Yes, you are, and we're here for you too. Thank you so much.
Where do you need me?
Where did she say? Did she say front door or?
She didn't. The only thing that she said about front door is that was the only, security or employee. She has her door guy on the front door, at least checking IDs, doing stamps, all that. Other than that, there's no security, no techs. They all called in sick. So you basically have like the bar, bathroom side area. You've got the main dance floor area. You've got the staircases on either side of the stage, the main front, stage area below and above stage and stage, side stage, backstage. And then the stairs that go up to the whole second floor, which is basically open, people kind of dancing, a whole VIP section across above you, looking at the stage. And then the third level, which is completely closed off for the night.
Okay. Well, I guess Bud and I pretty much have the front center covered. So Nash should probably take on the second floor somewhere. Maybe do rounds up there.
All right, yeah, I'll head up there. I'll do rounds. Anybody's out of hand, I'll take care of it.
Hey, let us hang on. Let us loop you in on our internal channel, Nash, and then if Hades spots anyone on the cam, she can let you know.
Okay.
Also,
Perfect.
would Hades have seen Nash come in?
Yeah, you saw him come in. You see it on the cameras.
Oh yeah, no. As soon as he comes in over the speaker of the whole place.
Hi, Nash!
Hey, that's my girl Hades. Hey, where are you? Where is she?
I'm in the machine!
That's great. That's great.
Oh my god, I love Nash so much. He's just so freaking supportive.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah, he seems tickled about that. He's excited about that. And then he heads off. He goes over by the staircases, taking one of them up to the VIP section, and you can see him doing his rounds through the crowd. He disappears into the crowd. Where are Rush and Bud going? Obviously, Cypherus is with you, Rush, unless you tell her otherwise. Donna's with you, Bud, unless you tell her otherwise. But you all are hanging out over near the bar. Let me know what you all are doing before I head over to Allie.
Yeah, I mean, Bud's not gonna get too kind of into the crowd. He kind of is at this point realizing that the security's a little thin on the ground, so he'll have to keep an eye on proceedings. But he's so he'll probably stick by the bar, like especially as the show gets going and the crowd presses forward. He can keep back on the sides here and scan the whole crowd for any problems. So with him down here, Nash looking from up above, we should have everything covered. So yeah, he's just gonna prop up the bar with Donna, give her a little, hey, isn't this great? Oh man, isn't this such a fun time we're having, and just keep sipping.
Yeah, no, and Donna's having a blast. She's just hanging on your arm, smiling the whole time. You can tell, like she said, she works all the time, never gets to go out, let alone on an actual date, you know? And she's liked you for a while here, at least on the times you've been there, so she's happy.
Oh, just Donna, if you feel me kind of tense up, just dive behind the bar real quick. That's probably the safest place to be, okay?
Oh my goodness, Bud! She starts getting a little red. You can tell that actually.
Like that.
That kind of turned her on a little bit. She's like, oh, okay. You mean by myself? I dive there, not us. Okay.
Yeah, no. If I go in full, combat mode, just I don't want you getting hurt. All right.
Yeah, I get it now. You had me, Bud. She gets a little worked up. Rush,
Right, Allie can handle that.
Rush, what are you doing? You're there with Cypherus. Bud's posted up.
Yeah, so I'll bring Cypherus up to
Cypherus. I keep saying syphilis or Cypherus. I keep butchering it.
Oh no,
it's not the same at all.
Oh, no.
No, it's not right.
Ooh, that's a pretty name. No. Okay. Yeah, you're over there with Cypherus.
Yeah.
Get it together, people. Get it
Yeah,
together.
so we head up to the front and center of the stage, if that's possible, like in front of the stage, just in case. The two of us need to crack some heads. She's a Netrunner. She knows how to use a gun too. So I'd say that if we need to, we can go back to back and start shooting.
Oh yeah. No, and you know your wife. She has your back, so she's right there with you. So you make your way up, kind of toward. You said kind of front center stage. You want to go up there?
Yeah, not on the stage, but in front, like where security would normally be posted. Yeah, just like old times, right?
Yeah, I mean, didn't think I'd be working tonight, but hey, I'll enjoy the show. If things got out of hand, you know I got your back, honey.
Yeah, I got your back too, don't worry.
Yeah, and you're kind of in that security barrier area in between the stage and crowd. And yeah, you're posted up there. And Hades, what are you doing? You see everybody kind of posting up, doing what they're doing. You're in the system.
I think what would happen is that Hades could use an agent, but she won't. But she will try and do a coming over the system just to where Allie is, and Allie.
Yeah.
What kind of music do you want for your performance?
Something that feels like dripping chocolate. Can you do anything with that?
Yeah.
Great. Then that's what I'd like, please.
Okay. Before you go on, shoot the sign.
Shoot the sign?
No, give me the sign. Don't shoot it. Shoot your fingers into the sign to show me. Yeah.
Got it.
Now? Is that
No,
the sign
not
we're going
yet.
now? Oh, okay.
No. Thanks, Hades. I really appreciate this.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Does that mean it's showtime?
It's about to be showtime, so Hades is getting it set up, if that's what she's doing, and talking to Alley Katz about it.
Yeah.
And over to Rush and Bud. Rush, you're up front. Did you ever give that pass to Hades?
Yeah, I think I would have.
You give it to all crew? Okay. Then yeah, we'll say Hades.
I was saying I passed them out to everybody.
Okay, yeah, then at that point, Hades, you notice your invisibility wear off as that killer, that digital samurai, his eyes kind of inflame and light up as it steps forward and goes to pull out the katana, and then it notices the digital pass that kind of takes over as you go from invisible to being viewed in the system, and it steps back and just kind of bows and then just goes back to standing there. Like it just recognizes that you're supposed to be in the system.
Excellent.
Respect.
Game, respect, game.
Yeah, and
That's right. Back off.
And yeah, and Hades, make sure if you can turn up the mic just a little bit more while you're in the system, and then let's take our 5-minute bio break while Bud is posted up at the bar with Donna, kind of scanning the crowd, making sure nothing's out of hand. We know Rush is up towards the front of the stage, kind of keeping the eye on the crowd in that barricade with his wife. Cypress, we've got Hades, like I said, in the system, starting up the intro music, getting ready to get started while Allie is backstage preparing. Yeah, let's take our 5-minute bio break. Let's get back with Allie starting her performance. Keeping in mind, don't anybody in chat go anywhere. It's only going to be 5 minutes, and I do keep the mics hot. So if the team wants to talk about plans or anything else, go for it. Chat, feel free to contribute to that as well. We'll be right back.
Hey, chimps.
What's up? That's a hot mic.
Hot mic. I don't know what happened.
I feel
I
like
got it.
this is the exact same thing that happened in our 2020 episode, Phil, with my Rockers show. It's like I'm feeling a little bit nervous.
Yeah. I also had the same thing of like, oh, your drummer's gone. This is missing. Something else is. You got to have complications.
I mean, my God. So the Fringe show that I did in 2020, which was the first debut show by my theatre company. It was a clowning show, an ensemble cast of 5 people. This is like 3 shows into the season. One of my actors gets gastro.
Oh no.
And we're like, oh no, don't come in. We'll figure it out. Everyone else just get to the theatre like 2 hours before we would normally get there to do like, you know, just a dry run and whatnot. And we just like basically reblocked the show by like me taking over most of his parts in certain places, and then other clowns like taking certain lines he had, and like we just managed to do it. And it was just like, oh God, like I never want to be in that stressful of a situation again. But it is like the truth of like when it comes down to it, you just make it work.
Yeah, and that's something about theater too. That's part of the magic of theater.
Yeah.
As no matter how bad things look, for some reason things come together in the end.
Oh
the show
yeah.
will still go on.
So many instances where like something terrible will happen, of like a prop breaking and like you know, or someone slips over, or I had a show where it's like someone like had a fake gun up to me, but it was like the prop gun was still made out of metal, and like it basically just like sliced my hand up, and I'm like halfway through the show I'm like, oh, I'm legit just bleeding. And everyone's like, wow, oh my God, like your acting was so good. It's like, no, I just realized I was bleeding on stage. But like there is that feel of like, oh my God, anything can go wrong, and like everything's probably different just in one night. Especially a clown show, my God, like
I can only imagine.
Yeah, all depending on what the audience is like reacting to as well, because it's just like, you know, if they're liking something, more of that. They're not liking something, less of that. If a random audience member reacts weirdly to one thing, you absolutely put the spotlight on them and be like, excuse me, what the hell was that? Did anyone else hear this guy laugh like a like a dying Shih Tzu? No, just me? Okay, like go on.
Now I'm trying to imagine what that laugh would sound like.
Something like that, maybe.
You know, that sounds about right.
Yeah. All right, I actually better go to the loo, otherwise I'll lose my chance. Ugh. Now all I have to do is stop Bowser going for my wig. Because I don't know what it is, but he just loves chewing on my wigs any opportunity he gets.
I mean, who doesn't?
He has a little furry friend at the dog park who's like a large Pomeranian, and when they play, he just treats her like a chew toy by like grabbing onto her ear or tail or leg and like jerking it around. And it's just like, I don't know, maybe he just sees fluff as like, oh, that's just another toy. Why wouldn't it be? It's just Bowser's world and we're all living in it. Oh yes, tabletop troops. How do you explain TTRPGs to your family?
It's make-believe for grown-ups.
Yeah. Very hard to explain what it is I do often to my family.
It's either this or drinking.
So it's like a...
Or both?
So you know when you listen to the radio? It's like that. Kinda. It's like we're playing a game on the radio, but it's not live. It's not live, it's recorded. And in the game, we play characters. Does that make sense? And she's like, I don't know, why don't you go on Neighbours?
Because it's cancelled.
Yeah, because it's cancelled, Mum. Oh, what about Home and Away?
Closer each day.
Oh, God. All right. Who's ready? Who's ready for a show?
Me.
Right.
Me.
Oh, thank God. Neckbeard 420. They're absolutely
That's
too real.
It's Mr. Neckbeard 420.
Ah, yes, of course.
Get it right.
Fake fan, fake nerd.
Milady.
Milady.
Oh, you absolutely, yeah. You absolutely.
Yeah.
Brain dance.
He's totally a Milady kind of guy.
So yeah, let's
We're
come
just gonna
back.
protect you, babes.
Hey, we're back. Everybody can see us now. I mean, they could hear us the whole time. I hope none of you said anything too incriminating.
Just slightly.
Kept it PG.
Well, if you weren't here to
Trusting.
hear it, Rob, then
Oh,
no,
man.
we didn't.
I make
it
making
does
mistakes.
What happens on break?
Oh man, trust.
Yeah, it's different. The
All
break
right.
is a different rating system.
Yeah. Whoa, that just kind of jumped back. I guess I let that go
Hey,
too
that-
long.
Yeah, that was your...
Yeah, it reset the randomization. I apologize if that blasted anybody's ears out of nowhere. But yeah, we're back from our 5-minute bio break. I appreciate everybody for hanging out in chat, and the players for hanging out and joining the game back after break. That's awesome. So yeah, the team is all set up. They've agreed with Judy, the manager, to kind of take over as tech and security since they all called in sick. The third-party company that they usually hire from. And it was convincing. There was a lot of supported roles which got bonuses. That got Allie the result that she needed. She's now backstage prepping for her show. We're going to get into that in just a moment. Hades is kind of playing intro music. She's been getting the crowd hyped. They're absolutely ready for some Alley Cats. Bud is posted up at the bar with Donna, just kind of scanning the crowd and the venue, looking out for anything that might happen. Rush made his way up towards the front with Cypress so they can rock security front stage in that barrier. And Nash is kind of making his rounds on the second level, making his way through VIP and through the crowd up there as you asked him to. Let's take it backstage with Allie. I want to, before we get into your performance, which is obviously when we do parts of the performance, I'm going to call on different roles. and we can rely on different things. I'm flexible, just like Alley Katz is flexible. It doesn't always have to be dance. It can be contortionist, things like that. I'm open to suggestions because I know Alley Katz is a diverse performer, and I like kind of flexing skills in different ways. I think it's fun. But before we get to that
Rob,
point,
are you saying you're a contortionist?
a little bit. Let's see here. Hold on.
I do have
No,
points
but-
in. Oh,
No, but
I do have
you're like,
points in
oh,
contortionist.
is he gonna put his leg behind his ear like I do? Says Ellen. No, but no,
Come on.
but let me just do a little recap. This is a one shot where everything's going to kind of be in the one event. It's a little story arc that the team's been building towards with Allie's special event. But I do want to bring up something here. In the previous campaign, you met some nomads during that mission following the instructions of an AI, where he gave you the contact to the Night City Zoo that was doing private transports of animals with a zoo up north. And you got that contact from
are they?
Jinx, and yeah, no one looked for him yet. Might have to do a perception check if somebody wants to kind of scan the crowd for them, maybe at one point. But the main point here is that Allie, you worked it out with him to get that contact, and you were going to call the zoo to try to maybe get one of their tigers or jaguars or something as part of your show to help spice it up. Now, here's what's going to happen. You do have those performance roles to do, right, as we get into the performance. If you do get this feline to be part of the show, if the zoo agrees, and they are into it, they do want the marketing, the promotions, but if that does happen, you will get a +1 bonus to all those performance roles as you go, because having that as part of your show is impressive. So just keep that in mind, the worth of that, right? Now to make that happen, you're going to have to convince a small group with your charismatic impact, because you have to convince the board. The guy at the zoo agrees. He wants to get the board on the line. It sounds like a great marketing ploy. We're getting ready to launch our zoo with live animals, and let's go for it. Let's give it a shot. It sounds like something we might be interested in. He gets the board kind of on the conference call, and you're going to have to beat just a DV10 with your charismatic impact to convince them.
All right, let's give it a whirl.
You do have
Charismatic
+2s, but I don't know if you want to use them now or in later performances or such. But I think somebody.
Can you do that with the charismatic impact? I thought it was just like your stat plus a roll. I don't know. Can you add modifiers?
Well, I mean, we can work it in. The only roll ability that I don't allow the +2s into is when a media does a check for believability and such. But hey, none of us are media roll, so that doesn't matter. But yeah, absolutely, if you want to use it, you can, or you can save it for later performance. I told you what the tiger will come into play. You kind of know you're going to have to do performance checks later. The tiger does give a +1. You have a +2 to use if you want to try to get. Your options. Tell me what you want to do.
I'd like to use a +2. It's like she's gotten here and like everything's already fallen apart, so it's nice if she's got that little boost of she's resourceful and she's flexible. But I don't know if I can. I think I have to add it on after.
Yeah, just roll it. We'll do the math. You just got to beat a 10.
Oh yeah, it's a 13.
Oh, nice. Yeah, beat it even.
Technically a 15.
Exactly. Yeah, you went above and beyond. The board was actually really impressed with the event, what you're doing, the signature series. Some of them have actually heard of you, and although it's kind of adult performances and things like that, they said most of their marketing goes out to family and kids and brand trade and sponsorships. This is kind of a unique event. It reaches out to a different type of crowd. They're all in it. And in fact, they have this albino tiger with these fluorescent neons, in his flesh and in the fur. He's been manufactured by Biotechnica. It is a real tiger, but it's very, very cyberpunked out, if you can imagine, with the white fur and the sort of neons and the glow in patterns. And it's in such a way that like you can kind of set the patterns the way that you want. So yeah, this tiger's all into it. You get backstage. It's back there in a cage. The handler's there. It's a girl named Liz. She's Allie. Hey, here with the zoo.
Hi.
Hey, and you also see your performers back there. They're all stretching out and such, but we'll get into that in a moment. First things first is you landed this tiger with that great roll. So you get back there to see it there, and Liz is there. She just says, however you need her on stage. She's awesome with crowds, music, all that. She's well-tempered. I mean, she's just great. She starts petting, and you see the tiger kind of like lean in and rub on her and just start like doing this real deep purr.
Oh my gosh! I think she's just gonna give what's her name?
Oh, it's Jingles. And you notice that she has,
Jingles.
yeah, she actually has like this plaque with her name, and it has like this little bell.
Oh, sweetie.
for
So she's just gonna give a little scritch under the chin.
Oh yeah, for this huge, dangerous-looking beast, she's actually adorable, very cute, even with her little bell jingle as you do that. And she leans in, and this low rumble purrs, brrrr, just rumbles your whole body.
You're just the best. Oh my god, I'm in love. I love it. Yes.
All right, well, perfect. Well, you got us. Whatever you need me to do with her, she'll walk around. She can even do jumps and like little acrobatics and things. Just let me know whatever you need throughout the performance, and we're here for you.
Great.
And then-
I think I'd like to enter riding her, if she's okay with that.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Whatever you want. She's awesome. So yeah,
Great.
you can plan that out. You have all of your performers back there stretching out. Did you want to take a moment and introduce any of the performers? I know that some of them have unique names.
Yes. Well, thanks, chat. So, oh gosh, I'm trying to pick between my best names. So we have Sylvie R. Very good. There is the Chalk Chip, who's a very muscly man. Love that. There's Caramel.
Oh, yes.
There's Creme de la Femme.
Nice.
Love her. And I think there's Mars Bolter, just to round out the crew.
That's funny.
A very eclectic group of performers.
Now,
you know.
Mars Volta changed her name. It used to be at the drive-in. It's really odd.
Yeah.
Anybody familiar? Anyways, whatever.
Yeah.
But-
So they're a very diverse group of like different ethnicities, but also different styles of performing. Some lean more towards kind of like almost like circus cabaret, like strong, like Chalk Chip is like almost like a strong man, so like assists with a lot of Ali's lifts and like holding her up and things like that. But then you also have like more eclectic performers like Mars Bolter, who does like a essentially like a kind of pain routine, like almost like a BDSM, like kind of like piercings and whatnot, or swords, things like that. And then just your glamour, Creme de la Femme. Like it's a range of people who all have like really diversified their craft, and just like in terms of representation, like different bodies, like different sizes and shapes, and it's a really hot looking group of people. What can I say?
Nice. Yeah, they're all excited to see you. They're all talking about, what a great venue. This is a step up from all the other places that they've performed in the past with you. Obviously, it's much larger and higher class. And, with the sponsorship with Bonbons, they're all excited about that as well. Because Bonbons told all the performers that they're each going to get a case of the chocolate for free, aside from their the pay that you have them with and stuff. So they're just excited about this gig. They're excited to perform with you. So as you kind of enter the stage and Hades is getting the music going and the performance started, give me, either dance or contortionist or athletics. I'll even take like any type of something to, your performance. You're very physical. It's not music, but this is just entrance. This is just strictly, how you started off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with dance since that's my highest stat. Because I want to start strong.
Yeah, go for it.
What's that? A 14. Not my best. Is that plus or do I add a +1 for the tiger?
Yeah. Make sure on any of the performance rolls it's a +1.
Right.
But yeah, you're able to come out strong. You come out performing well. No hiccups, no mess ups. Everything's going smooth. If you want to describe you coming out, go for it. I know you're riding the tiger. Performers are following. Yeah.
So I think Ali is literally like in repose on Jingle's back as Jingle starts to like enter this space doing a bit of a, we used to call it in acting school a bit of an orca lap, like a killer whale lap of like making a whole circle around the ring of the stage. As she kind of
everybody.
yeah, as she lies on Jingles and kind of like begins to flex her body, slowly moving from, lying down to then balancing on all fours to then standing on the back of Jingles as Jingles kind of slowly walks around the stage. Just taking in the applause. This is like the easy part, right?
Yeah, oh, definitely. No, but it works. You come out, great intro, everybody's loving it, the crowd's cheering, the music's going. Jingles is cooperating with the animal handler. It's as she said, this tiger looks like it's into performing, it's enjoying it. But your other performers are doing well too. They all come out, they're doing what they're supposed to do. The show is going on, the crowd's digging it. And Hades, yeah, you've got all that going. What are you doing? And like I said, you don't have to physically sit there controlling, like playing the music, doing it. Like you've got that triggered, it's going, the performance is happening. What are you doing?
Hades switches up the music and switches the lasers so that they kind of form a shape around Allie as she's going around the stage, and kind of crossing beams like right above, so they kind of sparkle and stuff like this. And then whenever everybody comes out, she's gonna do different colored spotlights on all the different performers.
Nice.
She doesn't have to stay necessarily on there doing it, but good tech person gotta keep their eyes open.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. No, you're doing it. You're focusing on the lights and music and helping the performance come along, and just focused on the music and lights and things. Bud and Rush, you guys are posted up. Let's go to Bud first. And next round, I'm going to pull out initiative and have everyone roll it, just for the sake of going in order a little easier. But for right now, let's keep it going the way we have been. Bud, you're at the bar. What are you doing?
Sure am. Enjoying the show. What do you want me to do? This is my night off.
Nice. Give me a perception.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm trying to lay low. I'm trying to not interrupt. 18.
18. Nice. Yeah, you notice a couple girls over by the bathroom start arguing, and then the boyfriends start arguing, and people are starting to gather around a little bit. Like there seems to be a little bit of a tiff starting up near the bathrooms.
Okay. Donna, sit tight. I'm gonna nip this in the bud.
Ooh, some wordplay. I want to nip a bud.
Yeah, I only get to use that once with each person, so... Wait, what?
Come again? Oh, I love it.
Jooms, what's going on here? The show's starting.
Give me a conversation roll, Bud. Your best skill, conversation. Let's go, Bud.
Conversation, absolutely. Hello. I am Bud.
Bud,
Nice.
stop.
Well, that's a double crit.
Oh wow!
So 25.
I'm gonna attribute that to the booze and the night off. Bud's in a good mood. He's actually social. He's actually coming across. He's actually coming across a little bit social, and it makes sense. Night off, club, drink, date night. The people, they actually stop. They're like, oh, and one of them mentions, oh, he looks like he works here. Like they noticed the badge and stuff. Another one's like, I don't know, he seems kind of casual to be working here. But they do stop to pay attention.
Jumps. Yeah, that's right. I am working here. I'm working security, okay? And this is me nice. You don't want to see me when I'm angry, okay? I don't want to have to kick you out. Show's just getting started. Why don't we take whatever it is that's going on here, whatever little tiff you got going, and just put it aside. Take your places. Enjoy the show. Let's not cause a fuss.
Give me a persuasion on that.
I'll take a +2.
We've got 1, and we've
Yeah.
also got a -2.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's a -2.
Yeah, PWB did that by mistake because after he put it, he's like, "Oh, I think I did the wrong one," and then he commented, he's like, "Well, I guess that goes to the GM to make things difficult at one point." So I get to use that.
Persuasion's cool. Persuasion's cool, so I can actually persuade.
Nice.
That is 17.
Nice, yeah, it's working. The group of them, just like, all right, no reason to get violent, and the girls try to get catty a little bit, and the guys kind of pull them back a little and point out, like, they weren't as intimidated by you, Bud, but the guys kind of get it, and they kind of get their girls to stop, like, you're gonna get me beat up, like, come on. And they kind of pull the girls apart, and like you see, they separate.
If you're lucky, yeah.
Yeah, you got the situation toned down. They walk away. Rush, over to you. You're at the front. What are you doing?
Keeping an eye on the crowd right now just to make sure that nobody's getting unruly or looking to rush the stage or anything.
Yeah, give me a perception.
Nip it in the bud, rush the stage. Where even am I?
That's
This is
an 18.
Oh, you've never played a Cyberpunk Red? Oh!
Good
that
combo.
that was great. Yeah, you're looking around. Crowd looks hyped. They're very into Alley Katz. They're still chanting, even though the chant ended a while ago. They're that hyped about it. You see Alley coming around. The only weird thing that you kind of notice is Cypherus looks a little bit uncomfortable because it looks like there's a drunk guy kind of like reaching out, like keeps grabbing her arm and like trying to dance with her and stuff, like, yeah, and like cheering for Allie, but like dancing with her a little bit. She just looks uncomfortable. She's kind of pulling her arm back a little, gives you
Kill
the
him.
look.
Kill him, Rush.
Shoot him in the face.
Take him out.
All right, I'm gonna pop my Wolvers, and with that hand, gently grab his wrist with the Wolvers extended, and move it to the side.
Nice.
Excuse me, buddy.
Yeah, give me your brawling. Little grapple.
Friend, buddy, pal,
Oh,
mate.
an 11.
Yeah,
Oh,
that still beat my crit fail.
Oh no.
Yeah, you easily grab his hand. He's drunk. The second you do that, he's kind of like, he makes eye contact, and you notice he's like, trying to focus on you, but can barely. And he's sorry. Oh, sorry, man. I didn't know she had a mainframe here. I thought this was a single input ready to go. Sorry. He kind of stumbles back into the crowd, dancing his way away.
Next time, honey, it's okay if you want to punch him in the throat.
Yeah, I was about to. I wanted to leave it up to you,
I appreciate that. Thank you. It's a lot of fun for me.
I can tell. And yeah, over to Alley Katz here. I want to do the initiative just to kind of put an order of things. Let me get everybody's tokens out there. Yeah, let me pull them out real quick. Give me 1 second. We'll put them out on.
It's only been how many sessions, and I've finally figured out. Finally remembered that you need to click on your token.
Yeah, click the token and hit that initiative. Let's see where everyone falls, and we'll start going in order.
Initiative. 14.
Nice.
12.
20.
Wow! Dang, it is.
I have speedwear. Like, I'm literally geared for it.
Yeah, Bud, give me back over to you.
Cocktails.
Yeah, you settle that situation. Go back over to the bar to post up with Donna. Give me another perception.
Eyes always on a swivel.
Life of a solo, You're always on.
Yeah.
It's weird that you don't have cybernetic snail eyes that just like whoop.
little gecko eyes. Oh no.
Oh dear.
That's a crit fail.
Happens to the best of us.
I gotta highlight the numbers so I can actually read them.
Oh yeah,
15 minus 8.
Yeah, if you turn off that night, it seems to work much better for right
Yeah,
now.
but then I have to look at the
Yeah,
white
you're not.
background.
No, I know you're not noticing. Yeah, nothing seems out of hand right now. Seems
That's
like
not
the
that
crowd's into what Allie's doing. She's performing well. Everything seems pretty normal. Who's next? Alley Katz, you're on stage.
Maybe Donna comes in for like a little smooch, so I can't tell what's happening for a second.
There you go.
Oh, that was really impressive, bro.
Little distracted there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alley Katz, you're performing. Why don't you give me either, dance, contortionist, athletics. I'll take any type of like physical performance style things. I'm open to suggestions, and tell me what you're doing for the first part of your performance here. It's going to be broken into a couple sections.
So I believe that one of her requests to Yvonne and Simon was to just have like a large pool of chocolate.
Oh yeah, you see it there. It rises up from stage.
I love it. So if I was diving into that would probably be athletics, right?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Just trying to think, like, because all of them could kind of work, but I do want to like play the game right and use the right.
Oh yeah,
skill.
no, exactly. It makes sense. Yeah, do athletics, and this is gonna be just a DV13 to see if you can pull this off well.
That's 18.
Nice, yeah, easily. You jump into the chocolate without hurting yourself, slipping, or making it look bad. You look good.
Great. Thanks, Rob.
Crowd is cheering.
Good. Okay.
It looked okay. People were like, ah.
Yeah, give it
Dive into chocolate another day.
She does the best she can. No, it was good. Yeah. You looked great. You dove in.
I saw someone do a chocolate dive way better. Sorry.
Bud, no. Yeah, she dives head first into the chocolate.
Nice. Yeah, you pull that off. Hades. You see everything kind of going off smooth as Allie does that chocolate dive. What are you doing?
Okay, so now that all the lights are pretty much settled, Hayes gonna take a little peek around on the security cameras.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where are you looking? Give me a perception.
That would be a critical success at a 22.
Mm-hmm.
A 22 critical success. And pretty much just kind of scanning through all of them just to see if anything looks suspicious. Steel worthy? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a great perception check. One thing you notice that is a little odd is under the stage, below stage, it looks like there's a couple techs. You can tell because they're wearing like the sort of Atlantis crew tech gear, like the jumpsuits matching. But a couple techs are under stage. It looks like they're setting up two cannons, like cannons that usually shoot out like confetti or something. But it looks like there's two techs under stage setting up something. And the only reason that's odd to you is because of Judy telling you there's literally no techs, zero techs or security here tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Hades will come shoot her voice into that area.
You two, what are you doing?
Yeah, you can't really hear it over the music unless you want to stop Allie's performance to take over the speakers. You know what I mean?
Don't.
No, she is going to
I like
probably work.
Real quick though, PWB in chat says trending on social media right now. Katz fondue pictures. I like that. Katz fondue.
Right. That tracks. Hades, to those people are gonna be like,
You have 2 seconds! 2 seconds, and I'm counting right now to get out from under there. 1, 2.
have they started to move out?
No, like I said, they don't hear you. The music's loud. The whole venue is just booming bass and music and stuff. The only way that anyone would hear your voice through it is if you were to stop the performance.
Yeah, she's not going to do that.
Yeah.
So the first thing she's going to do is just this one she will do on the agent to Rush and Bud be like,
Hey, you two boneheads! There's somebody under the stage doing something suspicious.
Not if I can help it.
And then, so she sends that over, and then the last thing she's gonna do is, they won't hear it because the music's loud, but under stage she'll go, foam party! And she's gonna release the foam under the stage.
Great.
Nice, yeah.
Just at the two of them, just maybe they'll get caught in it.
Yeah, there's no directional for the trigger of foam party. It just says foam party.
Well, it's Hades sets
But
it off.
yeah, you can trigger it. You trigger it, and it does like what you've seen in foam parties and clubs. These sort of big funnels that are on all walls just start pouring foam into the dance floor, and the dance floor is now filled about chest height with foam, and people are like, oh, they're all like screaming and throwing foam around like they're getting into it. They really like
Hades
it.
is immediately distracted. Oh, foam, how fun!
Yeah, and over to who's next? Rush.
Okay, having gotten that message from
You get
Hades,
the message,
I guess
and you see the foam come out and fill the dance floor too.
I'm gonna try to go under the stage and see if I can see anything. Unless I guess it's full of foam.
Yeah, I mean it's only chest height. Give me a perception.
Okay.
This is going to be a -2 for hard to see because of the foam.
All right, so that's
It was
going to be a
the right
12
idea.
then.
So you
Really
can
brighten up
see,
my-
but yeah, it's enough that you can make out kind of what Hades sounds like. You can see under the stage. It's dark. You can see some movement. It looks like there looks like there's probably a couple people under the stage back there. But
Okay,
perception
I'm gonna-
not that great with the foam and lights. It's hard to make out what's going on.
I'm going to try to confront them if I can.
Yeah, you can use your move to get over there under stage. What's your move stat?
It is a 7.
Oh, nice. Yeah, easily. Yeah, you make your way under the stage and through the foam. As you get closer, you can see it's like Hades described. You see a guy and a girl. They're wearing some crew sort of jumpsuits, and it just says like crew on it, like generic tech crew sort of logo. You can't like nothing specific to Atlantis, but it has the colors. But they kind of look like they could be two techs working, and it looks like they just kind of like are stuffing. It looks like purple and blue feathers into these cannons, and then like they close and kind of lock, and you see them light up as you get right up to them.
All right. I'm going to pull my gun. Just bring this right from 0 to 60.
Ooh, dog.
And I'm going to shout, "Stop what you're doing right there."
Yeah, give me your persuasion. Yeah, they both turn and look at you. The female goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, we got a visitor," and she puts up her hands, and the guy sees you, and he just turns and starts running. He just starts running away from under stage, like off towards side stage. And over to Allie, I think is the next. We're back around, right? Just correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, yeah, 11 is Rush. Allie, you're on stage performing. You have no idea any of this is going on. You're just having a great performance. Crowd is loving it. They're cheering, they're chanting. Tiger's doing well. All your performers. You're kind of at that next section of your performance. If you want to give me, tell me what it is, and then give me the accommodating skill check that you think would fit best with what you're doing. Any type of performance.
It's kind of like a water ballet. If anyone's seen like a burlesque performer, perhaps in the martini glass or
Nice.
in a bigger pool of water. So it's, it's synchronated arms and legs and knowing exactly how to kind of slosh
Oh, wait.
around in this little fountain.
Yeah, Bud is supposed to be next. He was the 20.
Oh yeah.
Did you mention that when I asked? Did I not hear you? I apologize.
No, I just didn't want to interrupt.
Doesn't get to go.
Does my 20
Well, if I'm asking you, hey, do I have that initiative right? Absolutely interrupt and answer me, please.
Hey, I thought you just wanted to do the performance part, like just get that flavor done before.
No, I want to give it some type of order. We need a little bit of structure. It can't just be crazy.
I'm just gonna tackle the runner. Like I saw Rush pull his gun and get involved. And when this guy's head pops out of the foam and he starts trying to wade his way away, I'm just gonna tackle him.
Yeah,
Not so fast, Chumbada.
Yeah, you can see him coming out through the foam. and making his way side stage, and he's actually coming towards you. He's trying to run past the bars, like looks like he's trying to beeline for the front door. But yeah, he's coming right at you. You don't have to use that much of move stat to get to him, coming right to you. So yeah, give me your brawling if you're trying to grapple him up.
Oh yeah. 25.
Yeah, you grapple him. He completely surprised. Both his feet even lift off the ground. Oh, what?
It's like the last second his hand just goes out.
Yeah, no, he's
What's your game?
Oh wait, just working, just working, buddy. Hey, let me go. And he notices you have that pass.
If you're just working, why you running?
Some guy pulled a gun on me. It's crazy. I gotta let me go, man. Come on, some guy's got a gun. Go take care of that.
What were you doing under there?
You see his mood change. Like now he realizes, like you know that he was under the stage. I just working. We're just working.
Is he lying?
Give me a human perception.
Yeah.
Base 6.
Working. Where the hell was he?
13.
Yeah, you can tell he's lying. He obviously isn't just working or whatever. Like something's not right. It's not adding up.
I'm gonna punch him in the gut. Wrong answer.
Well, we'll get back to you on the next one. Enough grapple and human perception and seeing that. But back over to Allie. Before I almost skipped Bud. Sorry, but back over to where we were. Let me know. Yeah, next part of the performance. Go for it.
Yeah, it's a dance. So it's moving around in the chocolate.
Nice. Yeah, give me your dance.
It'll be a great one to repackage as a BD later. Dance. There it is.
Nice. Yeah, you're doing it, but you notice the crowd is like they're into it. They're clapping. They like it, but you're almost losing them a little bit. It might be maybe we'll chalk it. Maybe it's getting a little too messy. You know, like it was seeming kind of sexy and attractive and fun, and now it's getting a little bit sloppy or something. It's not coming across the way that you were hoping. But it's not a failure by any means. It's still a good role. The crowd is enjoying the show, so you're not ruining the show. It's just not as climactic as that entrance.
Yeah, it might be a visibility issue as well.
Yeah.
Where it's like they're not really seeing the best like part of that, or it's like they're only seeing an arm every now and again.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Not exactly fun.
Yeah, Hades. You see all this going down. You see Rush pulling a gun. The girl going like that. Dude running away. Bud yanking him up. Allie continuing performing, dancing in chocolate. What are you doing?
At this point, Hades is actually out in the crowd, like playing with the foam.
Nice.
My job is done.
Great.
Real sidetracked by the foam. So she's out there just having a nice time, throwing foam in the air, putting foam on her head, making like a face with it.
Nice.
A foam beard.
Yeah, give me a either dance or athletics.
Roll for fun.
Yeah, this will just be
That is a critical success at 20. She is having the best time of
yeah.
her life.
You were going off to the point the foam cleared a little, the crowd backed up a little. Like, to be honest, you're almost taking some of the attention away from the stage at this point. You're kind of going off. You notice some of the crowd like turning towards you and like kind of like, oh shit, oh, like getting into what you're doing right now. And Rush, back over to you. Guy ran away from you. Girl saying there, whoa, no reason to pull a gun here.
Well, the gun's been pulled. Now, what are you doing?
Yeah, just working.
No, you're not. Everybody called in sick. Who are you and what are you doing?
Give me a persuasion. $13. Nice. Yeah. Look. Just setting up a little prank thing here. just a little prank thing. It's not that big of a deal. It's really not that big of a deal. No reason to pull a gun. Give me a 1d10, Rush.
What is this, carry? Stashing a bucket of pig's blood or something?
an 8.
Too bad she's into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get. Yeah, you recognize like she's got some fangs in when she mentions pranks, and you see like this little bow tie tuck sort of thing, very similar to this, like tattoo on her side. Like, you absolutely recognize her as part of the Vamps. If you're familiar with the Philharmonic Vampires, which are basically kind of like a poser gang, got their name back in the day, pulling pranks that they did. I mean, I've got the description here from the book. I'll give it a little shout out for anybody watching. But Rush would absolutely know this, very familiar. But the Vamps are a prankster gang who were dubbed the Philharmonic Vampires a few decades ago when 5 members clad in tuxedos, capes, and vampire teeth flew on wires behind the Night City Symphony on Halloween night. Are they artists, hoodlums, or social commentators? Are those teeth part of the costume or not? Who knows? So that's straight from the book. But anyways, yeah, you when she starts mentioning like, oh no, just working, and you totally called her out, that you know everyone called in sick. You see her mood change. She's like, hey, just working on a prank here, and you see the vampire fangs, the little tad. It just kind of clicks, like you know she's part of the Vamps.
Undo what you did or die.
Look, whoa. That is serious. That's serious, bro. Like, that's crazy. Look, I have no control. We've already set it up. It's already in motion. It's on a timer. There's nothing we can do. It's already set. Like, look at it. It's locked up.
Hades, disable the cannons if you can.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and going over to...
Either that's just going to point it back on the people.
yeah, and back over to Bud.
Punch in the gut. Wrong answer. Everybody called in sick tonight. Who the hell are you?
Did you say punch in the gut?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah, give me your martial arts.
Just standard martial arts strike.
Yeah, don't forget -2 in the mix of a grapple. He gets a -2 as well.
Okay. Martial arts.
Everyone, when involved in a grapple, both parties have a -2 to all actions. Nice, yeah. Give me the damage on it.
19.
Yeah. Yeah, he was not able to dodge that at all.
8.
Yeah, you hit him in the gut. You notice, like, not even leathers, nothing. He's just wearing these sort of overalls and normal clothes. Like, just like, coughs. Hey, God damn! Like, he can't really talk. He's all trying to catch his breath.
What did you do?
God damn it. Look, man, come on, bro, man. We're just doing a prank.
I'm not your bro. Answer me. What did you do?
Bro. Okay. Look. Just setting up a little prank. We just picked up a little paid gig.
Undo it now.
We can't, man. It's just one of those Anana gig app gigs.
I have Red Fire 2. Red Fire 2, he gets another punch.
All right, go for it.
Excellent.
22. Okay, that's the mono 3. That's not right. 19, sorry.
Nice, yeah. You just had to beat a 13, so... yeah, give me the damage.
Another 8 damage.
Yeah, he coughs up. This time some blood comes up, and he kind of, like, crumps down. You even almost, like, feel like maybe some of the ribs cracked a little bit. Like, you've done some significant damage to the guy, and people kind of, like, look around you and kind of back up and, like, oh, shit, and, like, people are starting to notice. But you just cough it up. Look, bro, I can't turn it off, man. It's just, we picked up a gig on it, not a gig, paid, it's done, it's locked. Sorry, bro, come on, man, it's a prank. He starts coughing up more blood.
Somebody's trying to sabotage your show. They've been under the stage. They say it's on a timer and they can't undo it.
Do you know when it's set to go off?
No.
Great. Well,
Hades, anything in the system?
tell most about
you notice Hades over there dancing in the foam as you ask her. But before Hades can respond, let's take it over to Allie. Allie, you're on stage. And while you're performing, you're dancing in the mud, you get that little message from Bud about that, about the timer, or, you asked him, you have no idea, he has no idea. But you're at the next point of your performance, but now on your mind, like there might be some sabotage shit going on. It's a little nerve-wracking, but you have to perform. So, what's the next part?
The show's got to go on.
Show must go on.
Yeah, emerging from the chocolate as it hardens kind of to her skin. And have you all seen the amazing Lady Gaga performance of Paparazzi?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. So the rest of her performers will descend upon her, cracking and breaking the chocolate as a raspberry center begins to ooze out. So it looks like
My
Ali
God.
is truly bleeding. It's an amazing Lady Gaga performance. I pay homage to my queen, but it's literally like she's being torn apart as her chocolate shell is broken and cracked.
Nice. Any performance role for that will work for me. So
Okay.
I would lean to your strength there, unless you have a suggestion.
I guess that would be like an acting.
I like that.
Yeah.
And I like
'cause
changing
it's
up the skills between these different performance skills. It's fun, you know. Let's see. I like
Yeah.
that.
'Cause she wants there to be like a feeling of like, oh my god. Like, you know, the shock that she's portraying is almost like, oh my god, are they killing her? Anyway,
I don't know, but I like it.
I like it. It's really, yeah, it's really. Okay, that's a 24.
Yeah, you have
it
absolutely
feels something.
won. Yeah, you won back the crowd with this. They were kind of like, oh, this is good. Like getting kind of messy. Oh,
Yeah.
that's why she got messy. Like,
Right.
oh, damn. Like it just, yeah.
Yeah. So her whole body is now oozing this dripping red as she kind of like emits a scream as the performers like all take a piece of the chocolate shell, and we change.
Nice. And yeah, everybody's loving it as they pull apart the chocolate, and Alley Katz bursts out through this sort of red raspberry filling with the new wig, new look, new color, and just bursts out of the chocolate.
I didn't
Amazing.
wear a pink dress. I'm sorry, everyone. I can't do a quick change.
Quick
that
dress
quick.
change. Yeah.
Just like
I
just
just-
you just one of those
You're
people where you just like
If you were Lady Gaga, you would.
Yeah, well, if I got Lady Gaga money,
I know.
then I would make this the best show ever. But I'm operating,
No, but
as
it-
you can see, in
but
my
it's-
bedroom.
Yeah, no, it's going great though. The crowd is loving it. The performers come down, crack the chocolate as you burst out, and the crowd just erupts screaming. Hades, you notice a tension, even though you were tearing it up on the dance floor. It goes back to the stage. In fact, the crowd kind of rushes up from where they backed up, kind of pushing you out of the way to like chant for Alley Katz. Like all attention is back on Alley now. But yeah, next in line. Don't let me lose order. If I accidentally do, please correct me. But Hades.
Yeah,
Was it just-
so Hades got that bit of information from Rush, so she is gonna kind of scuttle to the edge of the foam floor and check in the control node. Would she see anything for control over cannons?
No, there was no controls over that. You did see like lights, lasers, smoke machine, foam party, things like that. There was nothing about, cannons or feather cannons or anything like that.
Is there any other type of party she would see?
No, just the
Or was it
things
just
that.
foam party?
Yeah, that was
she's
the only
gonna-
one.
Dang, she's gonna get back on the agent with Rush. Rush, I don't see anything here for cannons!
Thanks.
Do you want fog?
And Hades, you can give me a perception too while you're back in the system on the control node. But Rush, you can reply to that. You can answer her.
I don't see how it would help.
I'll go ahead and give you fog. You sound unsure.
She's gonna turn on the fog, and that was a 17 on perception.
You must
Nice.
respond to Hades
Yeah.
with confidence only.
Fog is filling
right.
in, which is going to give
can smell
a
fear.
-2 to perception checks anybody that's on stage or around the stage.
Right.
So you can thank Hades for that one. But before the fog fills the stage, Hades, you notice as you're filling it on the camera, you see two more techs up in the rafters above the stage. And it looks like they're setting up some type of like rig. It looks like you can't tell exactly what's going on, but you see two more techs up there.
Hey! You two! Now I'm seeing people up in the rigging! What's going on down there?
God damn it, sabotage.
I guess if there are any moves left before we move on, can she shoot lasers into their eyes? Like it just blasts their eyes with a bright light?
Yeah, you do have control over the lasers and lights. Yeah, give me a I'll take, you know what, because since the laser is like a continuous beam, I'll accept melee if you don't want to use your handgun or shoulder arm skill, but any one of those I'll take. Or you can just go with well, I don't want to take interface because this has got to be your skill using the actual item. So yeah, give me like melee or pistol, handgun, shoulder. I'll take any of those.
Let's do handgun. I like that.
Fire the lasers.
Yes.
14.
Nice. Yeah, it hits perfect. You notice it goes into one of the two.
In the face.
Yeah, you see the laser kind of hit, and as they're messing with Rig, you like notice like one of the people kind of like messing with things and like blocking, like to kind of stop doing what they're doing.
Guys, I shot him with a beam of light in the face, but you better do something.
And Rush, back over to you.
Obviously, you open this up and put stuff in. You could open it again to take stuff out. Do it.
Bro, let's go. It was just a gig. We didn't have control over this. We set it up, fill it.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Just do it.
I can't. Give me a human perception.
Oh, I love Rush when he's grumpy. So good.
That's a 12.
Yeah, you're not getting a good read on her. Seems like she's telling the truth. Seems like, it's hard to tell if she's telling the truth or not. But it seems like she is. I'm like, I can't do anything. There's a gig. We set it up. It's on its own. We get paid. We're done, bro. It's just a prank. Goddamn.
Freaking pranksters. Oh.
Bam.
Who paid you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see on this cannon, it is set up. It's not attached to a system. It's kind of like its own independent rig. But it does take electronic security if you want to try to disable it. It looks like it would be a electronics security tech check, DV13, in about a minute. You can tell per cannon. There's 2 of them. But that's kind of your deduction of this situation, Rush. Is it does appear locked, not attached to a system.
Okay, I'm going to use half of my luck, and I'm going to give this a shot.
Okay.
12.
No.
Of all the time.
You rolled a goddamn 2.
Yeah, I think our cameras just froze. Hold on, let me... Are we back?
It's all frozen in
apologize.
our incredulous positions.
I know. Rockette still froze. There she goes. Sorry about that. Once in a while it freezes. Bud, are you frozen? Are you good?
I think I'm reset now. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, good. You had to move a little. Ooh,
Pardon
bless
me.
you.
Ooh.
But yeah, you
Not in person.
yeah, you try to get in it. No luck, Rush. You're trying to mess with it and just no luck. Who's next in line? Are we back over to Allie? Or I mean, Bud?
I think Bud hasn't gone.
Yeah, Bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting it. We're like session 30 something. Finally into a one shot. I'm finally getting it, guys. I get it.
Yeah, nice.
We're playing Cyberpunk.
What's the situation? Can you turn him off?
I'm working on
talking
it,
to
but
me?
this ain't easy.
Bud, are
What?
you talking to me?
Yeah, can anybody turn off the goddamn feather cannons?
No, but I put the fog on.
Yes, you did.
You want more?
Sure.
Yeah, do you want more?
What about destroying the cannons?
Always an option.
Yeah, I mean, cannons have everything has an HP. You know that, Bud.
Okay, Nash, I got someone for you to kick out here.
Hey, yeah, what's up?
Deal with this dumb Trimbata, and I like, toss him away, and then I'm gonna go down on the ground so I can see under the stage and try to shoot these machines with my handgun.
Yeah, you're not able to see through this crowd under the stage to get to it. You'd have to go over there. You'd have to get, use your movement
I'll
and get over there. So
I'll let
next
this
turn.
guy go for now. He seems significantly intimidated with his ribs broken. I have move 7. Can I get there?
Yeah. We'll have you run over there or move using that. You get all the way over there, so your next turn you'll be able to attack these things. You get all the way under the stage as you see Nash kind of jogging down the stairs, sees you going, he's like, ah, and he's like heading over towards the bar to take care of that miscreant. Who's the next in initiative there? I don't have the...
It's Allie
Allie.
after
That's
me.
me. Sorry. Yeah, after
Yeah,
Bud,
go for it.
I think I also, with the back of the mind thing about there might be some stuff going down that might not be able to be stopped. I want to do a crowd dive. I feel like they're really feeling me.
Sure, go for it. At this
And
point,
also, she's still covered in chocolate and raspberries.
Okay.
So
Yeah, this is going to be a charismatic impact. It's going to be for the large crowd, so DV of 12 for a huge group of fans. You need them all to come together and collectively kind of float you around and such. You do get the +1 on any of these checks because of the tiger, and I'm not sure, but you have a +2.
Yes,
Warp
I would
says
like to use-
can give him a +2.
I'm
yeah.
not sure if that's for Bud or for the enemy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you still have a +2. I don't think you used it. I can't remember. Or no.
it's-
Oh, there's one. Vampire
Yeah.
gave you a +2. I think Rush did use that.
They're all coming in.
Oh, there's a couple of them.
Yeah.
So,
currently,
yeah.
now we have 3. I would like to use 1. Plus the +1. Plus
Yeah,
the
go for it.
+1 from the tiger. That's it.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why? Why do I bother sometimes?
Better safe than sorry, especially when stage diving. I can vouch for that in reality.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But you dive off the stage, the crowd comes together like, oh! They're like so excited. Everyone's like floating you around. You even feel a couple gropes, but like people are into it. They're getting thrown around. They're loving it.
A swift kick.
Yeah, they're loving it. Hades.
Oh my god. I love it. I love my job.
Ah, dang. You said there was a level below this, yeah?
Yeah, there's that's a ID file. Right now you're in the control node, where you see the guys up on the
file's not gonna
rafters
help
messing
right
with
now.
some rig that you shined a laser in their eyes, while Rush and Bud are trying to take care of the guys under the stage. Or the girl. There's a girl under there in the rigs. That's right.
Would there, in a fine establishment like this, possibly be anything motorized curtains or like?
You got the stun bat on drone. You can use that.
Okay.
You love
yeah.
drones.
I do love drones. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. To the people up in the top part.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you have instant control over this drone as it drops down from the ceiling in the middle of these rafters and just kind of hovers. And you can see in the front it has like these prongs where it's like this huge sort of stun batons, taser gun look, where it's almost like teeth poking out. But it's hovering down there. You have control over it. You see the two people kind of messing with this rig above the stage. You see the lights coming on the rig like they have it on or whatever.
Let's stun. We'll start with one of them.
Oh no, and PWB in chat says, how is the tiger handling the lights, noise, and soapy suds? Like I said at the beginning, the handler said, oh no, the tiger Jingles, she's awesome with lights and performances, like she's very well tempered. She's a bit manufactured. Biotechnica had their hands in this tiger, but because of that, she's just like a big lap cat for the most part. She loves it. She loves the
Yeah.
attention.
I imagined like a true cat. Once she's no longer being ridden or like directly in the performance, she's just sleeping.
Right.
Just sleeping.
She's just in the back,
Still
like
in a-
cleaning herself and like just chilling, like so like not impressed by anything else going on. But no, Hades, drone drops down. You see the two people there. You see the rig lighting up like they've setting it up.
If possible, I would like to fly the drone to where maybe knocking one into the other, but definitely want to stun one of them.
Sure. Yeah, give me your melee.
It's a 10.
And that's still
Nice round 10.
yeah. That's still good enough. Give me 2d6. That's literally the second crit fail. I don't like to do my rolls. I like to not clog the digital. I usually don't say them to let them know DV. I'll let people know after for fun. But man, when I get a crit fail, I gotta let people know because I've been getting them a lot lately, and it's been really
These
upsetting.
rolls.
4.
Nice. Yeah, it still
God,
stuns
all I
them
need is for
though.
them to lose their balance up there. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see the person, you kind of hit them, kind of zaps, and you see the person kind of stop, like, oh god, what the? There's a drone! There's a drone! And like they start going like that, and you see the one person kind of run off, like in that direction, off the scaffolding, like heading that way. The other one that you just stunned kind of like ducks like under the drone and starts heading the opposite way.
Guys, they're on the move!
Yeah, over to you,
Oh
Rush.
god, we're
Kind of busy.
trying. We're trying.
Okay, I'm gonna try this cannon again, using the rest of my luck and one of the +2s.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
I'm not
this is
better.
gonna take a second. $20.
Nice. Yeah, you're able to hack this thing. You know, it takes you a full minute. It's going to take your whole turn to hack one of these cannons. But you get it open. You know, the girl's just kind of standing there. You start messing with it. You know, she starts kind of like walking backwards when she notices you put the gun down and start messing with the cannon. You know, just kind of disappearing into the fog and foam. But it takes full attention, a full minute, but you are able to get one of these cannons disabled. You see the lights go out as it pops open, and sure enough, it's like stuffed with like purple and blue feathers.
One cannon down, it's only got purple and blue feathers inside.
What is this? Like a tar and feather gig?
Must be something like that.
All right, move aside. I'll try and take out this second one.
I mean, that's just dorky.
Well, that's only a guess.
And yeah, Bud, yeah, back over to you. It's your turn. You get right there to see Rush disabling one of the cannons.
If I shot under here, it's not gonna like panic anyone, is it? What do you?
No, music's super loud. I'm not even going to make you do a roll. I'm just going to take damage, because honestly, you could just walk right up to the cannon and put the gun up to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just right against the control panel. I'm
Yeah,
just trying.
It's not going to dodge, so yeah, just give me the
Yeah,
damage.
for sure.
Just checking the HP. It's not going to take a lot either.
Yeah, so I'll use the very heavy pistol. Just one big shot. That's 18,
Nice, yeah.
and it's a crit. So if it's
yeah, this cannon
break its
doesn't.
ribs.
Yeah, it doesn't just the mechanism doesn't just break and disable. Like the whole cannon just kind of shatters open. Like the power behind this gun is very evident at this moment as the entire cannon just shatters, and the feathers actually shoot off and like land all in the foam.
2 cannons down.
Right?
Back over.
I don't
to,
know what they were doing up above, but they're not up there anymore.
And Allie, you're riding the crowd right now. They're loving it. What do you want to do? Do you want to keep riding the crowd, or do you want to get back on stage? What do you want to do? You know that the cannons have been disabled, but up
Yeah.
above, you know that hasn't. Hades says she's handling it, or stunned person, or something along those lines.
I mean, I probably want to start heading back up to the stage. Can't ride the crowd forever.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know what. I don't know what role that is.
No, it'll play off on the same. You had such a great
Yeah.
charismatic impact. You're in control over this ride. You ride the crowd all around. They're loving it. Make your way back up to the stage as you're up there. And like I said, we'll play off on that great roll just to kind of streamline this a bit. And
Right.
take it back over to Hades. Hades, you see the people kind of walking away from this device, this rigged device that just looks like a I mean, it almost looks like a big vacuum bot or something. It's like this big square device. It's lit up. It looks like a female in that tech suit is running that way. The guy that you stung in the back went under the drone. Like, oh, goddamn! I'm like, he's running the other way. What are you doing?
Let's send the drone after the guy.
Sure.
It's gonna chase him down and try and sting him again.
All right. Yeah. Give me your melee.
That's a 13 this time.
Nice. Yeah. You hit him. You stun him. Give me the 2d6.
Yay!
Yeah. As he's running away, he doesn't even notice that you're following. He's just trying to beeline it off this rafters and down off above the stage.
That time we sting him for 7.
Nice. Yeah, you stun him. He just kind of yells out and stumbles forward down to a knee and gets back up and tries to keep going. Looks back at the drone like, ah, shit! Keeps going. You can tell you're hurting him.
And gonna send a message out to the gang.
All right, I'm chasing one down. The lady's still running. I don't know where she is. There's something on top of the stage.
And Rush, back to you.
All right,
You see
I'm
Bud
going to.
explode the second cannon as you disable the first one.
I'm going to immediately try to just run as far as I can up towards the area that Hades is talking about.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. You can pop out from side stage, heading up. As you make your way up side stage, you see Simon and Yvonne side stage kind of dancing to Allie's music. They see you run by and they just look a little worried at first as you run by, and they look at each other and just go back to dancing. I guess he's got it handled. And you make your way up to the, up towards the rafters. Next turn, you'll be up there for that distance. But make sure I get the order right here, Bud.
Hey, any more vamps anywhere? Anyone I can see?
You can give me a perception at a -2 to see if you see any in this immediate area, unless you were asking Hades on camera.
14.
Nice. Yeah, you don't see any around here. That girl disappeared into the foam and smoke as you were coming in handling it. You don't see her anymore. No others in the area.
Anybody got eyes on more of these agent saboteurs?
Hades would check the cameras.
Yeah, give me a perception. Nice. Yeah, you
that would
see.
be an 18.
Yeah, you can see the girl that was coming out from under stage, making her way through the dance floor, through the people in the foam, heading towards the front door. You can see the guy and girl, the guy stumbling down the rafters, trying to make his way to the second level down the staircase. The other girl already made it off the rafters that you didn't stun, and she's making her way towards the stairs. But you see Rush is actually about to run right into her. She's coming down those same stairs that he's going up from the side stage. But other than that, you don't notice any other vamps anywhere or techs.
Can I? So they're not doing any more. They're not setting up any more things. So can I intercept any of those? Like the girl who just left from setting up the cannons. Maybe can I get to her?
Yeah, you could use your run and possibly catch up to her by your next turn. What's your move stat?
7.
Oh yeah, you will. If you use your run. By the next, and I'll streamline it. By your next turn, you'll catch up to her. It would be the next one, but we'll say by next turn you catch up to her by the front door, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the one bolting for the door. See if we can't get to the bottom of this. Allie, keep going. You're doing a great job. Looks great from what I can see.
Sorry that you had to work through it.
Yeah, no stresses. Just perform as you hear all this going on. You're about to be sabotaged. Pranks are happening. Chaos.
I mean, what rocker isn't?
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
I mean, if you're having an easy show, then you're not popular enough, obviously.
Yeah, but you get up to the stage, and you're getting towards the end of your performance now. You've done your intro. You did your chocolate dance where it ended getting broken out. Then you did a kind of improv stage dive. You kind of need to get towards the end. You can have like another round and then possibly like the climactic end or whatever. But what kind of role do you want to do for this part? Back up on stage.
I guess it would be a somewhat like contortionist role.
Let's do that. I like that because maybe as the crowd's bringing you up, you do some cool contortionist move up to the stage and like.
Yeah. BK313 has said, "Can Ali have done the splits while
hell yeah
while riding the crowd?" So,
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, hell yeah. I can't do it sitting down, but imagine.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, give me a contortionist check. Yeah.
It'll be a contortionist check as she kind of heads back and gets ready for her final move. I'm going to put some of my luck in there as well. Sorry, trying to find contortionist. There it is. Dex 19.
Nice. Yeah. Exactly as you described, and the crowd is loving it. You're keeping up the energy on the show. You had that slight dip in the chocolate, but it all made sense when you broke out, and now you stage dove, which got the crowd rowdy as hell. Back up to stage. They're loving it. You're doing a great job.
The lulls, sometimes you gotta build up to it.
Exactly. Hades.
It would be a shame to stop electrocuting this guy now. So I'm just gonna keep at it. Gonna keep chasing him down.
Give me your melee.
That's a 7.
Yeah, he dodges that one. You go to hit him. I did really well on my roll too, as you did really bad on that one. But you've been doing so well, so you were due for
didn't waste a good roll.
A bad one. Yeah, you come in the drone just as he darts down the stairs, you kind of miss him as the drone continues to follow him down as the crowd's parting the way, like, oh shit, whatever, and they keep dancing. Like it's getting kind of chaotic, but people are enjoying the show regardless. Rush.
All right. So I'm passing by this girl on the way up, right?
Yeah, you notice she just comes around, just about to run past you.
Can I push her off the stairs? Or the rafters or whatever?
Yeah, you could try to do that. Give me
I guess that would interrupt the show. Person falls down, though, right?
You can assume that if someone fell off these stairs, it'd probably make quite the scene. If that's what you want to do, you can.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt the show.
Hades
so, what would Hades do?
Yeah, WWHD.
She would kill him, yeah.
We need to make shirts with WWHD. What would Hades do? But Rush, yeah, what do you want to do? She's about to run right past you. Looks panicked.
Yeah. Well, with the rest of my move, I'd be able to get to whatever it is they did, right?
Yeah, you could either let her pass and try to get to the rig, which next turn you would be at, or you can try to deal with her as she's running past you. She looks kind of panicked, laughing a little, and just about to run right past you.
You know what? I'm going to have to let her go by because I don't want this thing to trigger whatever it is they did. So I want to try and get to that before it'll ruin Allie's show.
Okay. Yeah, you make it all the way over to there, and your next turn you will be right up there to that rig on the rafter. Bud, over to you. You get up to the door as the girl's just about to get out. You just caught up to her. You're right behind her.
I'll grapple her, collar her up. I want to know who paid for this.
Yeah, give me your brawling.
Who's trying to sabotage my girl, Allie? We can. I'm trusting my crew to stop it happening, but we need answers here. Who put them up to this? Grappling.
Yeah,
Where
brawling.
Brawling. That's it. God.
Nice. Yeah, it's good enough. You beat her attempts at trying to get away. She doesn't even notice you coming up behind her. She had a bit of a negative modifier on that, as she was just focused on trying to get out the front door, and you yank her up from behind. Just, oh shit!
Not so fast.
Oh, what the hell? She's just kind of panicking, doesn't even know who's grabbing her. You're from behind.
Comes with the territory. You risk sometimes you get caught.
What the hell? Let me go! Let me go! What are you doing? What are you doing? And people are kind of like looking by the front door.
Not happening. I'm gonna subdue her over my next turns, basically. I'm just gonna keep her as a...
Well, yeah, we can streamline this if there's anything you said you wanted to ask her questions or things like that. You can do that. And while you're grappling her up, you actually see Nash coming in the front door, kind of like, and he sees you and like, hey, what's up? Oh, another one, huh? Yeah, I just threw out that other guy. You got that, Nash? You good to go, bud? You need Nash help or what's up?
There's like two more. Look, there's like two more. Could you please do something useful?
Oh, all right, yeah. Where are they? What's up?
Loop in on Hades. She's got eyes on.
Nice. Yeah, and you explain like what they're wearing and like that. He kind of like starts heading towards the crowd to try to help or look. But Bud, you got this girl grappled up.
Who put you up to this?
Bro, it's just a it's a paid gig. It's a gig from the app.
From who?
It's from an app. It's from Anana Gig, the app. And like there's an app called Anana Gig, like anonymous gigs where people get hired to do anonymous crimes and pranks and shit. Very very cyberpunk, very Night City. And she's like, yeah, not a gig. It's just a gig. It's a prank. God, what the hell?
And what was the goddamn plan?
What's to set up the cannons? That's it. That's. I was setting up cannons. That's it.
With feathers in them? What's up there on the rig?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't believe her. Is she telling the truth?
Do a human perception.
Surely the whole gig was told to them.
I know, ours aren't.
That's true.
Yeah, you can tell she's lying. It's obvious. She's like laughing, like I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. And she's just like laughing.
Yeah, right. You want to leave here alive? You tell me what the hell's going on.
Give me a persuasion. This sounds a little intimidating, right?
Yeah.
Your second death threat of the day.
It's Wednesday.
Nice. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. I didn't no reason to get violence. What the hell? Like I'm a girl. What are you doing here? Look, calm down. Look, it's just a prank.
Doesn't bother me.
We set up feathers. My buddies, they set up some goop up there. A little goop and feather action. It's just a prank. It's just a prank.
The old tar and feather.
Is this some goop and feather? Yeah. She just starts laughing. And now back over to Allie. It's at this moment. You gotta give me an evasion. Well, first, correct me. Is your reflex 8?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was Hades that isn't, right? I always get that wrong or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone mind if I use that last +2?
Go for it.
And the reason you're doing this evasion, Allie, is right when you hear the chatter kind of in the thing and you're performing contortion and getting up on stage, you see like some lights go on as that rig goes, and you just see like this goop get shot down in your direction.
Huh. All right, let's roll to evade. 16.
Nice. Yeah, you dodge it. Right as this goop comes down on you, you just kind of maybe in a contortionist sort of move. You get out of it as the goop just hits the stage and spreads out a little bit and just stays in that sort of goop form. Looking like it was meant to kind of coat you in goop.
I think she'll backbend to avoid it and then just kind of flip up and give another kiss and bow to her audience, as if it was always meant to happen.
Yeah, give me a 1d10. Let me know if it's under your cool stat.
Rolo. Yeah, it's well under.
Nice. Yeah, you pull it off. You don't just dodge it. You make it look like it's part of the show, and it's cool. The crowd cheers, like, "Oh, did you see her dodge that? That's crazy. What's that about?" And like they're all cheering. Music's going, and it's over to you, Hades. Give me a perception check.
That would be a 13.
Nice. Yeah, and give me your interface.
That would be a 10.
Yeah, you don't really see this get triggered in the system that you're in. but obviously it was in the system. But because you don't notice it, it goes on full play. You're not able to stop it, which is basically this big hologram that pops up. The music cuts out as this is triggered. You notice as the goop goes down, Allie dodges it, the music cuts out, and this hologram pops up kind of where Alley Katz was at the beginning of the show, where it was her big hologram. But in this case, a hologram pops up, and it's this sort of body 10, dark-skinned, tall drink of water looking guy wearing this sort of like tight latex suit, with like inlay chrome pinstripes and designs on it. He has purple and blue feathers all coming out from the collar, the cuffs around the bottom. He just looks like extremely high fashion. And everybody give me a 1d10 as this hologram goes off. And Alley Katz gets a -2 to her roll.
Oh.
Which is actually good. This is a rep check.
So that's a 2.
Nice.
Nope.
I have
3.
no idea.
That's a 3 for me.
I got 10.
He's got a 5.
Nice.
I got
And
a
what did
2.
Rush get? Okay, nice.
That
Yeah,
is-
yeah, this hologram pops up, and Allie and Rush, both of you recognize this guy. He's an adult performer, similar to Alley Katz. Like, he does brain dances, he does adult performing. You've seen him out before and such. Allie, you know, like he's like a lower level rocker. He's kind of an up and comer. He's probably a rank or 2 below you, but you have heard of him because he does have similar style. Like he always seems to try to go for the gigs that you have and things like that. But that's what you know about this rep check. When you see it, it clicks like, whoa, that's Sensual Chocolate. Like, he goes by Sensual Chocolate. Very ironic for your signature chocolate series release. But
He's jealous that he didn't get the gig.
and
I was going to say, he's
and-
so fuming.
And Allie, give me a perception while this hologram pops up. Basically, the hologram pops up. Everybody notices this. Hades Bud, you don't recognize the guy, but it's as I described, very out there, very flamboyant, very over-the-top fashion style. Rush, you recognize it, like I said, but he pops up in this huge, bigger-than-life hologram, and it says, "Hey, everyone, you want some real sensual chocolate? Not this crap they're putting out. These amateurs and their sewage chocolates. That shit's made from soybean. It ain't even real, baby. It ain't even real. It's nasty." And the crowd's kind of like, "Oh shit!" And like they're kind of like, you can tell like the crowd is kind of taken back by this, and he's very charismatic. The way he's kind of putting his words out there and the things he's saying. But he goes on and he says, "But Moonlight Chocolate uses real cocoa extracts and a suite of natural aphrodisiacs,
I would like to
really
shoot the
take you over
intro.
the edge, baby." It's a hologram, so let me finish it at least, because you guys had to do those checks while this was playing.
Was
but
that a human perception? Sorry, Rob.
what was that?
What was I meant to be rolling? Was it perception or human perception?
No, just regular perception.
Ah, cool. Yep.
Yeah, just regular perception. But yeah, the hologram goes on to finish, and it just says, "But Moonlight Chocolates, we use real cocoa extracts and a whole suite of aphrodisiac." And he goes on to say, "We use that to really take you to the edge, baby." And then the hologram kind of like dissipates after it does this sort of speech pushing this Moonlight Chocolate, talking some crap about Allie's signature series soybean ripoff sewage chocolates. And as the hologram goes down, the crowd kind of silent and like looking like taken back by this. You see the real Sensual Chocolate walk out on stage, and he's just like, "Hey!" And like some of the crowd is cheering, some is confused. They're all like looking like, "What the hell?" And Allie, with that perception, when this is all going on, you're looking at the hologram. You notice him coming out. You notice Simone, or now I'm doing it, Simon and Yvonne,
Yes.
off to the side stage where they were. Obviously stopped dancing. The music stopped. They look concerned. They look, and they're looking at each other. They're kind of talking to each other. And then when Sensual Chocolate comes out, they both like they recognize him. They obviously know him, and you can tell they know him. And at this moment, it's Allie. It's your turn.
Oh, wow. Isn't that sad, everyone? This guy's out here trying to tell you the truth about chocolate as if you haven't been inside my own head. As if you haven't tasted New Cats with every fiber of your own being. And now, I'm sad to say because you're gonna taste disgusting, but I'm gonna eat you up, chew you up, and spit you out. And I want to attack him with my cyber snake. Because I am
Yay!
done.
Nice. Yeah, go.
You know what? And I'm done with inferior product, just like all of you out there.
Fair.
Yeah.
Say yay to natural ingredients.
Yeah, go. Give me your melee.
Aphrodisiacs, give me a break.
17. I am an aphrodisiac.
You lunge at him, snake going, and he just kind of dodges out of it, almost smooth. I mean, it's like half evasion, almost like performance. Like you see a little bit of yourself in him at this moment. Like you hate him, but damn if he isn't similar, you know. But he dodges that, even makes it look good. And he's like, "Oh, hold on, baby, hold on." And he turns towards the crowd. He's saying, hold on. What about we dance fight this off? Why you got to get all serious? Look at this girl. Look at this bitch getting all worked up. She's so extra. And the crowd's like, oh, and the crowd's kind of clicking. Like they're kind of believing him like you're being extra and you're being over dramatic with it. And he's, kind of winning the crowd over. Like you could tell he's very charismatic. He's very similar. But during that, he's like, what do you say we dance fight this? Let's make this fair. And he looks at you, kind of gives you this look and winks like in a cocky sort of way. Looking back at the crowd and going like that. And a lot of the crowd is kind of chanting along and like, dance fight, dance fight. Maybe about half of the crowd. It seems like he is kind of winning over some of the crowd in making you look dramatic and all that. Oh, and warp speed redeemed a +2. Also there. Thanks.
Thank you, Warp.
And also, while this is going on, what's Hades, Bud, and Rush doing? I know we're kind of out of initiative since the music stopped and this hologram popped and things took a hard left turn during this event. But what are you three doing at this moment?
Hades is trying to gain control back over the hologram for one. I think that's the first thing she's trying to do.
Okay. Yeah, you have control over the hologram. Give me your interface.
That's a 14.
Nice. Yeah, you're still not able to see what's going on, but you can tell that this isn't coming from the hologram. It's obviously, I won't make you do a deduction roll. You failed the interface to see it, but you can kind of assume there's some type of cloak virus thing that maybe went off and triggered this hologram that maybe you didn't see before with a high enough pathfinder or perception check. But you can figure that it was already triggered. It played it.
Yeah, so once it's been played, Hades can regain control and do things with the hologram.
Oh yeah, you have the hologram right now.
Okay, so as Allie is doing her very invigorating speech, Hades is going to keep the hologram of this interloper up, and then she's gonna add a big circle with a cross over it. The no, and then she's gonna make the face change to where he's making a disgusted face bleh, and a bunch of thumbs down all around him.
Nice. Yeah, give me persuasion.
Show his worst angle.
He's making a real bad face.
Put stink lines around him.
Yeah, stink lines, just the little ooh.
Some flies.
Yeah.
Some flies.
Some flies. So this is persuasion, adding my last luck to it. It's an 18.
Nice.
Yeah, the crowd kind of digs it. They're kind of getting it. It seems to be influencing the crowd a bit as they're booing him. Some of them, not all of it though. He did win over half of the crowd. It seems like that are still kind of cheering him on, chanting dance fight, but he reacts, oh, look at this, now she got her people being all petty. Oh, you want to come in and talk y'all crap like that? What, are you too scared to dance fight? What, you worried to put your skills on the line? He's calling you out, Allie, and he looks to the crowd. He's I guess she's too scared. Okay, I guess you can just have this sewage chocolate. Everyone will know you can't handle a real dance battle. You just want to perform with no challenges, easy peasy, do what you want. Threaten to bite me with your cyber snake. He's really calling you out and talking shit.
Petty. Says the person storming a stage because they can't get their own gig. I'll show you, Petty. Yeah, I'm about to dance this mofo to the ground.
You knew you had to take the bait.
Yeah, of course. That's how the industry works, right?
Yeah.
It definitely seems
I
like
can't think of any way to help, so you're on your own. I'm just gonna chant Ali. Ali.
You
nice.
shoot him in the leg.
Yeah, as everybody steps
That's
back,
right.
Dance
That's
now, sucker!
everybody cheering, chanting, being supportive at least, as you see Ali is having this moment where she's deciding, like, am I just going to quickly try to take this asshole out, or am I going to lean into the dance fight side? And I guess maybe the contemplation leans more towards, like, let's try to make sure we don't piss off half the crowd. Let me just try to honestly put this guy in his place, show I have better skills, win over the entire crowd. That's the idea with that approach, I imagine. The other way, you might be able to win physically, but like I said, you don't need a deduction roll to know that if he's winning over half the crowd, it might not be the best result, like for fans and stuff. So you're looking to earn that. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you say that, he smiles, backs up, leans up, and he's like, all right, why don't you, and he kind of like heads for the sound booth, like, start up that music again, let's get this started. And you notice, like, Simon and Yvonne look at each other, and then they look over at you, Ali, and they're like they just look like worried, like, I guess beat him.
If you lose, I'll cut his head off. How's that?
I'll cut
That
his
seems
head off.
Hades is gonna put on a song that she knows Ellie is super good with.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. Yeah, and we'll
That's what happens when you play the home team.
Nice. So yeah, music starts up. You know that it's going. It's some of that awesome royalty-free Syrinscape music that we're allowed to play and stream. It starts up again, and this sensual chocolate guy kind of like backs up, ruffles his feathers, looks at the crowd, and then he just presents to you to start it off, looking unimpressed.
I think if you challenged me, you should go first, Chum.
Oh, okay. And he looks to the crowd, he kind of backs up, and he goes like this. And he goes to the front, and he just starts dancing. He just starts doing dance moves. Nothing crazy, nothing contortionist, nothing athletic. Just dancing, just flexing his skills. And he's doing well. You can see that, the crowd's getting into it. Whether partially it's that the show is at least back, music started again, like they're into it. And he's doing well. Part of it is that as well. You're going to have to do pretty decent to put him in his place at this moment. You're going to have to beat a DV-16.
Okay. I would like to use that +2.
Yeah, go for it.
Plus Malo.
And I want to go for like a best 2 out of 3 with these dances if we can. We could maybe do like a dance, a contortionist, athletics or something. That would be kind of fun, maybe even in acting.
19.
Nice, yeah. If you want to describe how you put him in his place while dancing, because you are.
Yeah, I think with the music that's on, it's kind of like a bit more of a rocking pace. There would be some sort of like rope or silk from the like on top of the crowd, and she'll like grab that and start using that to like build off more momentum. It's circular, like each move folds into the next, and it's just like there's no pausing, there's no stopping. Watching Ali move is just like watching silk ripple.
Nice.
It's just like magnetic.
Yeah, the crowd's loving it. They're chanting. You even see Bud, Hades, Rush chanting along. They're into it. And yeah, even at a moment, you notice like right up, like in the front of the stage, like as you're doing this and you're hanging on those the silk ropes and things, you notice right in the front of the stage, like coming up, he's like, "Oh shit, hey Ellie, what's up? Hey, we made it! Oh yeah!" And he started like chanting, and you see Jinx up front, and he's like chanting, and he puts his arm around. You see Skittles like pop up. She's like, "You get it, girl, you get it."
She's able to like wave at them in a way that just like folds into another move.
Oh yeah, you noticed the
She's
no.
gonna support her fans.
And anybody not familiar with the previous, you're just for the one shot. That's Jinx and Skittles, the nomads that I mentioned before that helped Alley Katz get the tiger. They were doing a transport in the past, or Alley Katz hookup. But yeah, they made it. They're up front dancing. You're doing well. And now the guy kind of goes into some contortionist moves. He starts really kind of flexing his skills. And you notice he starts doing some of your contortionist moves that you did earlier and adding some to them, almost trying to show you up a bit. And he's doing really well. You're going to have to beat a DV 19. And I'm giving these just for a bit of competition, so you know what to expect. If you want to use luck plus 2s, this is a best 2 out of 3 sort of situation, but it's also going to affect your overall rep after this. So just keep all that in mind.
Yeah. Have to use my last point of luck. I'm assuming this is contortionist.
Yeah, contortionist.
All of chat is praying to the dance gods for you.
That 19.
Is there any way
19, nice.
Meets it, beats it.
Well, in this case, it's a bit of a truth.
Defend to win.
Yeah, it would be in
I was
combat.
gonna
Oh, you have a
say, is
plus
there
2
any
from
way
Bronx,
Hades
too.
can help?
Yeah, on this last one.
With lights, special
Yeah, because
lights,
yeah, if she doesn't,
shining it on her
yeah,
real
if she
light.
doesn't win on this third one, which can either be athletics or acting, ladies' choice, Allie. But if you don't win on that, it has to go to a fourth, because of this being a draw. So Hades, absolutely. If you want to try to do something with lights, music, things to give her a +1, just tell me what you want to do and the associated skill you think would make sense. What do you want to use? And don't forget, Bronx Smash rewarded a +2 for anybody that
Yeah,
might need it.
Hades, I think she's already put on music that's, and she's not going to try and be overtly gross about it, but she is like, whenever Allie goes up, Hades going to shine some nice lights. They're going to be real flattering and such. And whenever this sensuous chocolate goes up, she's gonna shine some just real gnarly lights, like real bright, real like aggressive, and
Just like changing room lights. The
yeah,
worst.
yeah, like fluorescent lights almost that are just gonna be real. Ew.
Nice. Give me I'll take persuasion on that, because it's not, it's not like you can't do it. Let's just see if you pick the right combos to persuade the crowd to make Ali look better and him look worse. I think that'd be kind of
That's
good.
a 13.
Oh yeah, thanks Bronx Smash, helping out the team. Been saving the day.
Yeah, Bronx Smash.
What was
Yeah,
it?
that's
Sorry.
13. A 13 on that roll.
Nice. Yeah, it's not quite giving the bonus, but you're doing it. But it doesn't seem like it's hurting or helping the crowd. But it does seem to motivate Ali a little bit. You can tell Hades is there with you through the lights and sound. She has your back. So back over to, unless there's anything else, Rush and Bud want to do. I'll take a Bud Rush Persuasion, get a chant going for an Ali +1 for fun. You were chanting
Katz.
earlier. Let's see if you're able to get the crowd
Alley
full.
Katz. Alley Katz.
Nice. That's really good, Rush.
There isn't any more goop up here that I could drop on sensual chocolate, is there?
No, it was all triggered. But wow, yeah, critical success. Yeah, Rush, the charismatic one of the team, starts getting the crowd going. They're chanting and they're going off, and you think that's it, but here comes Buzzed Bud, pushes Rush out of the way and really gets the crowd going. He's being so social. You've never seen him like this, but it's working, and the crowd is loving it. It's unbelievable. And they're all
Truly,
chanting.
the drinks are working.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
got
loosen me up a little bit.
So you got your +1 on that. You do have a +2 from Bronx.
Right.
Let's go for it.
I want to use acting
Okay.
because
Yeah,
I
let's
think part of her brand is that she's not lying to anyone. Like, that she's this curated being. And that she's really connecting with her audience, in the same way that when you go see live theater, it's like she's really responding to you.
Nice. Yeah, you just have to beat a 13.
Right. Well, I'm still going to use that last +2 because I feel like,
And you get the +1 from Bud helping the crowd chant too.
yeah. 20.
Nice. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, you see sensual chocolate kind of after the contortion and the draw, and he kind of works his way up, and he starts acting now, being all dramatic, working out different scenes and like less contortion and dance, and the crowd's liking it, and they're cheering, and he did well with it. but didn't win over the crowd like you did. Even while he was doing it, they were still chanting Alley Katz. Like Bud had the crowd going even during his dancing and acting, and then you took the stage and just dominated. If you want to explain this final domination on stage of dancing, contortion, acting, putting sensual chocolate in his final place, as you see his face kind of drop, like he realizes like the crowd's chanting, you just showed him up like 2 times the amount of skills.
I think after like, as she sees him really sweating for it and really like being overwrought and just too much, I think she's immediately gonna like just drop the act, and like silence and stillness is actually how she wins. Not by being like over dramatic or overwrought or trying to pretend like, oh, this is really something. She's just gonna like use her stillness, and just it's almost like her eyes touch everyone in the audience as she just reaches out, kisses, and offers like herself to them.
Nice. Yeah, and
just looks back at him to be like, you chump.
Yeah, the crowd's loving it. It's this intimate moment where like it feels like a real connection, and I would love to think that the animal handler feels that at a moment, and kind of you see the tiger kind of come up and sit back like right next to you in the same still kind of pose, like right next to you. So you've got this kind of glowing albino tiger with the neon stripes just posed right next to you as the crowd is just in awe. The chanting even stops, and it even gets a little bit weird as Hades kind of feels that moment, stopping the music as things do get still. You just feel that eye contact, and then the crowd just erupts again, just Alley Katz, and they all start cheering and just going crazy. And then the sensual chocolate, you just see him put his head down, and he just like nods and laughs, and he's like, all right. Y'all want that sewage chocolate? You can have it. This isn't the last of me, though, honey. All right, I'll see y'all later. Like, then he flicks off Simon and Yvonne as he starts to try to walk off stage. What do you want to do?
If he tries that, I think she'll just grab him by the collar. Just be like, shut up. Get the hell off my stage.
Give me a brawling.
Great. I want to push him off.
Yes.
I basically want to...
Yes!
Because it's just like, so not classy, you know?
Party crashes. What the hell?
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
Spotlight stealer.
Only a 13.
Nice. Yeah, you go to grapple him, and he just dodges it. He's pretty smooth. You go to grapple him as he goes. He's like, baby, we'll meet again. You'll have a second chance. Don't you worry. And then he, like I said, flicks off Simon and Yvonne as he just kind of walks off stage. And some of the crowd just kind of like boos him and laughs at him as he walks off stage. And you don't even notice where he goes. Simon and Yvonne walk out onto stage and just like put their arm around you and just kind of cheer. And Yvonne leans in and she's like, seriously, I had no idea he was going to do this. Like, we know him. He was like pitching to do this gig, saying it should be him, not you. Chocolate's even in his name. Like, he's a horrible person. Horrible. I never thought he would do this. I am so sorry you had to deal with that, but like you handled it so well. Oh my God, that was so good, Allie.
Thanks, Yvonne. I mean, just goes to show what a pro can do, right?
Yeah, and she's very happy with it. She reminds you that you've got the signature series chocolate, lifetime supply as you need it. It also gives you that sort of personal +1 to your charismatic impact checks when using one of the chocolates in a situation as it pertains. It can also give you that on rep checks as it fits. I use rep kind of dynamically, so this is a great thing for Allie. It's good for her rep, good for her charismatic impact, and she has a signature series chocolate. She does have this sort of enemy nemesis guy that's like jealous, kind of gunning for your spot guy, but I don't know, seems more of a dance, fight, harmless, talk shit sort of guy, and you put him in his place, so that went very well. But you get done, the crowd loves it. There's even a little VIP moment afterwards where like the crowd's doing pictures, autographs, hanging out. They're even getting pictures with Bud and Rush and Hades and your whole crew. Like, you've kind of made the crew look awesome. Judy even comes out of management and like, things got pretty hairy. I saw what was going on, but I didn't pull the plug. It seemed like you all handled it well, in fact, and it's all good. You guys did well, and ching, everybody gets paid 1,000. She even pays Nash Natch, hey, thanks, kids. This is great. A little paid gig. I'm gonna head home. I'll talk to you soon. And he kind of like heads out.
Bye.
Bye, Nash.
Yeah, and it was a
He was
successful
goddamn
time.
useless.
Hey, he kicked the guy out for you, bud. And then all of a sudden, like,
Okay, all right.
Jinx comes up. Hey, that was a great show. You guys did awesome. Like, that was great. I'm glad we could make it. And yeah, you guys did awesome. Like, basically, all the NPCs make a stop by to give props to Allie, props to the team. Everyone had a great time, even with the chaotic moments. You were able to kind of foil these little prank plans. The feathers didn't go off. The goop went off, but luckily Allie dodged it. I thought it went very well. You figured out the Vamps were just doing some prank thing from some Anonagig app deal, obviously hired by this sensual chocolate guy that's gunning for Allie's position. As Simon and Yvonne admittedly said, this jealous guy was kind of trying to get that sponsorship spot, but Allie earned it much better and luckily put him in his place. So everyone got paid, rep increases, and there's our one shot. We'll end it right there. Thanks everybody.
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks for playing and being part of it, as always. And thanks everybody in chat, hanging with us, being part of it, contributing the +2s, helping the team pull everything off, and contributing fun ideas, character names, all that stuff. We love chat being part of this. It really does mean a lot. And also hanging out. Usually these are our little 2-hour sessions or so. I know we started a little late. We wanted to wrap up, keeping it a true one-shot all in one session, and we pulled it off. So thank you so much, everybody. Check out the links in description. Show all of us support. Show Syrinscape support. Don't forget, you can sign up for free and get a free trial and see how awesome Syrinscape is. All right, we'll see everybody right here, same place, same time, next Thursday. Take care.
Bye.
Ultimate.